following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's Livestreams.
4th down and 10 for the Spartans. Here comes the blitz off of the corner, and they get there, and it's going to be turned over on downs.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
Delmacher rolling out to the left, flips the hips over the middle. He's got him! Brody Highland to the end zone! His second touchdown of the day!
In-depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, expert analysis, and top-notch production.
Takes a snap, gives to Schomburg. Schomburg, hole, right side! Sideline, touchdown!
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association multiple-year first-place winner for best play-by-play in the state.
Thompson back with a lone back, a man in motion, that's number 5, fakes the handoff, spins around, he's back in the packet, throws deep, he's got a man up top, and he catches it! He's still on his feet, number 18 going, the 10, the 5, touchdown Oaks!
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only, PT Tire and Service,
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
AirTech, Coal Oil and Propane, WIT Services, Pioneer Keg,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Phase Heating Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lamira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implement, Skyline Roofing,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Leroy Meats, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Buildings.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth with Jeff's Livestream, providing game day coverage.
Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome into Rocket Country here in Randolph, Wisconsin for a non-conference matchup between the 4 and 5 Randolph Rockets and the visiting Dodgeland Trojans, who currently sit at 6 and 2. I'm Makai Ackerman. Joining me tonight doing my color commentary, and my main camera for me is Isaac, and Kaya will be helping out down on the floor with our portable. Isaac, how are you?
Good. Looking forward to a good game here tonight. You know, non-conference, of course, but you mentioned the records of both of these teams for the girls, Trojans, and Rockets, and it should be a really good game tonight that we'll see here.
Yeah, the Rockets on a 2-game losing streak, looking to pick up a win before going into Christmas break, and the Trojans dropped their last one, but overall 6 and 2 on the season, looking to keep that momentum going into Christmas. We will step aside, run a few more ads, and when we come back, some pregame action.
Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter, might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
When you're not watching games on Radio Plus or Jeff's live streams, find the latest scores and top performers from the Flyway Conference by following Flyway Focus on Facebook, Instagram, and X, and stay up to date with the latest conference news every morning with the Flyway Focus Sports Report on YouTube or Spotify.
Welcome back here to Randolph, Wisconsin. Non-conference matchup between the Trojans visiting from Dodgeland and the home team, the Randolph Rockets. Makai Ackerman joined by Isaac. Kaya helping with a portable. You saw the end of the JV game there a matter of moments ago. They took that one 37-23, did the Rockets. So a nice win at home here going into the break for the JV girls. Now in a couple of minutes here we get to watch the varsity girls. First we'll take a look at some stats from the Trojans. Point leaders for them. Laylan White, the sophomore, she's averaging 15.4 points per game, shooting 47% from the field and 32% from behind the arc. Behind her at 11.4 points per game is also a sophomore, Gracie Schmidt, shooting 26% from the field, and she doesn't have anything on here from behind the arc. Third on that list for points, Jenna Kruziger, the sophomore. So the 3 point leaders for this Dodgeland team, all sophomores. It's got to, you talk about it, they're 6-2 on the season, Isaac, but all sophomores, they're just going to get better.
And all spread around, too. It isn't one consistent scorer, it seems, which is good for them.
That's exactly right. Finishing with Jenna Kruziger there, she has 8.9 per game, shooting 34% from the field and 33.3% from behind that three-point line. Moving on to rebounds, the junior Abby Cast averaging 9.5 rebounds per game. Watch for her on the glass tonight. Moving past her with 6.4 per game is Brooklyn Borkart, and behind her with 4.8 per game is Jenna Kruziger. On to assists, Laylan White, the points leader, also leads in that category. 4.2 total assists per game. Behind her, Jenna Kruziger, who's in the top three for all three of these stats at 2.1 per game, and Gracie Schmidt with 1.1 per game, rounding out the top three. Now, moving on to the Randolph Rockets, leading in the points category for them, the junior Maddie Miedema, 19.8 points per game for Maddie Miedema. It's been a story we've talked about all season, but last game against the Ledgers, we'll hear Coach Chad Kaufman talk about this in a couple of minutes here, but 10 points in the first half against St. Mary Springs Academy the other day, only 1 in the second half, Isaac. So definitely look out for her. Make sure she can get going early and stay consistent throughout the game.
That's going to definitely be something that even just a full lead in the first half can really pull ahead for the Rockets in tonight's matchup.
Second on the team, 4 points, is the sophomore Lexi Zemlo, averaging 13 points on the dot per game, shooting 26% from the field. Third on the team, 4 points per game, is Lydia Van Buren, the junior. Moving on to rebounds, the junior Aubrey Kaufman with 5.7 per game, Lydia Van Buren 4.6 per game, and Maddie Miedema with 4.4 per game. Assists, the final category we'll look at here for the Rockets is Maddie Miedema, 3.4 assists per game, Lexi Zemlo 1.6, and Aubrey Kaufman just over an assist per game for the junior. We'll step aside one more time, run a few more ads, and when we come back, a very exclusive interview with head coach Chad Kaufman of the Randolph Rockets. Stick with us.
Randolph's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
We are Hochstra's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Welcome back here to the pregame show on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's Livestreams. Now joining me, the head coach of the Lady Rockets, Chad Kaufman. Coach, how are you?
I'm good today. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. We're getting that much closer to Christmas, which is always exciting, but a couple of more games, one more for the girls tonight. But first, before we talk about the Trojans, who you'll be facing in a matter of moments, let's talk about your last game. You dropped it 50-39 against the Ledgers. They had a nice second half against you guys. How did you feel about the game? What takeaways could you take away, and what could you build on from last game?
Well, the first half, first of all, we hit shots in the first half. What I was most disappointed with, and the girls knew this because we worked on it over and over, and that was our focus today. We gave up 15 offensive boards. And I understand we're not big in stature, but we have to initiate the contact, be physical, go after the rebounds. Any team you give 15 second chance opportunities to, I mean, it's not going to go well, and they're going to convert on some of those. So that was our main focus. Like I said, first half we hit shots. Second half we didn't hit shots. We didn't scramble well in situations. So defensively is still the purpose of trying to find the girl. And then when we're in transition defense, we got to scramble in certain situations. Cover lane, get the ball, and then get to the rest of the girls, and then we can switch back after that. So, just the thing about missing shots, we got to get it up on the rim. We only had 11 turnovers the other night, and our goal was under 12 the other night, so that was better. Tonight our focus is we're playing a team that really spaces the ball well. We've got to do a good job with our gap and help responsibilities, not letting girls cross our face. Obviously, we're going to try to limit them to one-shot possessions and still take care of the ball on the offensive end and try to go side, top, side and get some good looks.
Coach, looking back at last game on the second half specifically, defensively you talked about it, you got to get those boards. You can't let them have the second chance points. Offensively, it felt like the offense was moving, had a lot of good passes, just couldn't find the right shots, and then when they had the right shots, couldn't make them. Is there anything you preached before this game tonight?
The thing is, just keep moving the ball. You got to trust your teammates. There's been too many times this year we've been going too east and west with our dribble. When we're going off the dribble, we want to attack the lane, and then girls step in, circling, step into their shots, and we got to try to touch the post once in a while. Even though we don't have a definite post player, when we get post touches, we usually get good cutters off that. And the best time to take a three or perimeter shot is when you get an inside out look. So that's what we'll continue to try to do this evening.
Coach, looking forward to tonight, the Trojans. You talked about it a little bit from your last game, but the girls from the Trojans, they're 6-2, coming in on a pretty good win streak so far. They have a lot of height and a lot of offensive and defensive rebounding abilities. A girl is averaging double-digit rebounds, and a ton of them up there around the 5 to 6 mark. How do you plan on dealing with that tonight?
Well, it's just a good, solid team. Tim does a good job with the Dodgeland team. He's done it for a long time. Defensively, we just got to be in position. We have to be the ones initiating the contact and be in the right position. Obviously, we got to move all the balls in the air, lock down on a girl who has the ball, and then be in our gap and help side responsibilities. That's really the main focus, and then initiating that contact. That's what we have to do.
Coach, talking about Dodgeland again tonight, we kind of talked about it the other night, but you're taking this game by game right now. You're not really looking forward. You just want to play the next game, the next rep. Talk to me about the mindset of the girls. We're one game away from taking their break finally. How's the health of the team? Are they locked in still? Are they ready to play?
we're ready to play. This morning, it took a little bit getting into it the first Monday off of break, but we had an hour and a half. It wasn't a walkthrough. We went through practicing and focused a lot on the defensive end. Aubrey went down the other night. The second half of that game, hurt her ankle. She went back in late in the game playing on adrenaline. She's not 100%, but she does a good job for us in the middle, clogging up the lane a little bit. So she's going to try to go tonight. Really, that's the only injury besides Abby, who just went down in this JV game a little bit, who's playing a half for us at varsity. But other than that, we're fairly healthy, and this is good. Obviously, going into a break, when you have 6 straight days off here after this, we want to try to get a win, go into Christmas, good feeling in our stomachs before we start up again in early January.
That's exactly right. You kind of touched on it there, but going into break here, a win tonight would mean you're back to 500 mark. You go into break with that positive momentum. I know you're taking it game by game, but how big is that for not only you, but the girls out there carrying that into break?
It's huge for their psyche. Obviously, the difference between 500 and 4 and 6 is a little difference, and if you dropped it, that'd be 3 in a row, and that's not a good streak to have. So just play with confidence, and it's not about the winning and the losing so much. It's about doing the little things that we've talked about on a daily basis, valuing the ball, boxing out, just be in position, our spacing on offense. We want to do the little things right. And if we do the little things right, things will take care of themselves.
All right, Coach, anything else to add?
That's it. Appreciate you covering the night, and go Rockets.
Of course, go Rockets. This has been the head coach of the Randolph Rockets, Coach Chad Kaufman. We will step aside, run a few more ads, and when we come back, more pregame action.
The hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we have the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pino. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pino difference. Pino. Build better for future generations.
Welcome back here to the pregame show on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's Livestreams. 2 minutes left before we hit the national anthem and starting lineups, but first, we want to run you through our keys to the game, what needs to go right for both the Trojans and the Rockets. Isaac, you want to lead us off?
Right for the Rockets. I mean, they've got the shooters. They've got the shooters in past game, and tonight they just need their shots to fall, and that's what's going to help them get ahead in this game. And so, of course, that's the focus of all basketball, but if the Rockets are able to come out here early in that first half and pull away with the lead, I don't think there's much the Trojans can do to keep up with them.
Anything you got for the Trojans? What are you thinking for them? What needs to go right on their side of the ball?
Defensively, I think they can really put the Rockets in a good place where they're not able to shoot, which is kind of that tension there. But we saw the record from the Trojans, and 6-2, they're doing a real good job defensively. And so if they just come out here and play that game again tonight and versatile on the defense, locking down the Rockets, that will go well for them.
Yeah, I think the Trojans have a huge advantage here when we're talking about both offensive and defensive boards. You heard it mentioned in the coach's interview there, but a lot of size up front, especially compared to Randolph, and they're very physical when going down and getting rebounds. Chad Kaufman, the coach of Randolph, talked about it tonight. The girls need to be physical. They need to get inside the paint and grab the boards. We'll see if they can do that. As far as their side, what they need to focus on besides getting rebounds and taking those away from the Trojans, they need to get those two early shooters going. Lexi Zemlo and Maddie Miedema, we know who the stars are on this team. They lead the team in points by quite a large margin compared to the third-place getter, and they just need to get going early. They need to make their shots. They need to create good shots, and if they can get started early and they can hold the Trojans down defensively and offensively on the boards, I think it will go well for Randolph. That being said, we got 20 seconds. Both teams here line up for the national anthem, so we'll step aside, take it with them, and when we come back, starting lineups here in Randolph.
Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit warnerharmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
This exciting gameplay is being brought to you by Waupun Utilities, your local electric, water, and wastewater provider. And just like the teams out there, our team works hard every single day to deliver reliable, affordable service to more than 4,400 customers. As your community-owned utility, every single dollar we earn goes back into making Waupun stronger. Waupun Utilities, powering our community with teamwork, pride, and of course, hometown commitment.
Welcome back to Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's Livestreams for the first game of this doubleheader. We're going to do the girls' varsity game first, and then the boys after this, starting around 7:15 or so. But like I said, we're starting with the girls, and we'll get the starting lineups first from the Trojans from Dodgeland. Leading off, number 2, Leyland White. Number 20, Brooklyn Borkart. Number 24, Abby Cast. Number 32, Jamie Zeiser. And number 33, Gracie Schmidt. The Trojans are coached by Tim Schramek. Now moving on to the Randolph Rockets. Gets dark in this gymnasium, get the spotlights out. Rockets don't want to go into break, dropping another one. They want to get back to that 500 mark and take down a pretty good Trojans team. A sophomore wearing 0, Lexi Zemlo. A freshman, number 12, Paisley Logan. A junior, number 15, Maddie Miedema. A junior, number 20, Lydia Van Buren. And a junior, number 30, Aubrey Kaufman. The Rockets are coached by Chad Kaufman. One final huddle out there inside the paint on their end before we get ready to go here. Jump ball in Rocket Country. This first of 2 on the doubleheader tonight. Should be a good one, Isaac. I'm excited.
Should be a really great one. Looking for a real fluid game here between the Rockets and the Trojans.
Looks like it'll be Lydia Van Buren out there for the Rockets to take the opening jump. And it looks like it'll be Abby Cass she's going against. That's the rebound leader for the Trojans, averaging almost 10 per game. Definitely somebody to look out for on the boards. And they'll use her height here on the opening tip-off. It goes the Trojans' way. They'll pick it up in the backcourt and pass it right over. Now across midcourt is Gracie Schmidt. She hands it off to White. Brings it to the right side. Dishes. Back to Schmidt up at the point. Guarded tightly by Lexi Zemlo. Working inside. Here's Leyland White. Her first touch of the night. Back to the left corner now. Just passing around looking for a shot. White thought about it for a moment. Drives in the paint. Dishes. Had a shot on the left side. Kaufman tried to close out. Trojans didn't want it.
Real content here with the time they have on this offensive run.
Yeah, exactly. They're just working for that shot. Spinning around is Schmidt. She dishes off to Borkart. Drives baseline, trying to get the pass through. She does. Somehow a shot comes up from Cast, but it's pulled down from the Rockets. Maddie Miedema taking it the other way now. Almost a minute into this game, Trojans took possession and didn't let it go for a while. Now Paisley Logan up top. Over to Maddie Miedema on the right wing. Guarded tightly by Borkart. Goes down low to Kaufman, looking for the pass back to Miedema. Couldn't find her, though. They find Lexi Zemlo, like we talked about. These two scorers got to get going early for Randolph. There's Maddie Miedema, a deep three on the left wing, and it's money! Right through the net. Good way to get started.
Yeah, Miedema 3 at 16:40 in the first half. First points of the game.
3-0 lead now for the Lady Rockets. Trojans come back out, looking to find that perfect shot. Pass up top to Borkart. Now the left side to Schmidt. Back up top for Zegser. Right side for White, nearly poked away by Miedema. Quick hands, now they'll take a three to answer. In and out, no good, it just rimmed around. Rockets recover nearly 2 minutes in, they have a 3-0 lead. Lexi Zemlo over to Miedema, back to Zemlo on the right wing, pump faked. Kaufman up top, she'll pass and move down to the paint. Miedema sets a screen for Zemlo, they go the other way though. Lexi Zemlo on the left wing. She'll take her dribbles, bring it back up top, and meet Miedema. She moves inside. Going down to the baseline now, off the boards, through a lot of contact, no good. Trojans recover. 15:40 left to play, down 3. Right side for Zegser. Back up top to White. Had a wide open look for a moment. Instead, she drives. Bounce pass outside. Abby Cast. Back up top. Taken away by Lexi Zemlo, but recovered by the Trojans. Quick heads-up play to poke it away for a moment. Now White drives, dishes back to Cast. She loses it, gets it off the back of her teammate. Outside shot.
Completely content not bringing it inside the arc.
That's exactly right. You see it there, though. Abby Cast takes her first shot in and out. Rebounded down low by Borkart. And a foul. She'll head to the line to try to get the first points of the night for the Trojans. Over 3 minutes in now.
Yeah, that might be the look they're looking for because that's the thing they did on their first. They cut into the base and go up for the basket. You know, maybe trying to draw a foul there, which, of course, it led to this time.
See if Borkart can bang him home. She does the first. Izzy Rodriguez checks in for the first time tonight for Randolph. Borkart no good on the second, rebounded by Miedema. Still a 3-1 lead. Miedema brings it down, kicks inside, pump fakes back. Down to Izzy Rodriguez down low, gets it blocked away. Good hands there by Leyland White, who picks it back up, going the other way now. She slows it down. Back up top. Thought about a deep three, did Schmidt. Left side now, Zegser. She'll take it inside the arc. It'll be a two-pointer if it goes, but it's not. Off the back of the iron. Izzy Rodriguez rebounds. And Aubrey Kaufman back to Rodriguez now. She brings it up. Gets it to Zemlo. Drives, spins around in the paint. Dish outside. Found Van Buren. Back up to Zemlo. Miedema, another deep three from the left side. This one just short. Rebounded down low by Van Buren. And one. Count the basket and head to the line, young lady.
Just a great look overall there for both of them. Excuse me.
Yeah, I mean, it was fantastic. Lydia Van Buren just chased the shot there, and Miedema able to get the rebound, what Chad Kaufman preached earlier in his coach's interview, and then come down with the foul. Free throw no good, so it'll stay 5-1. But the Trojans pick up their first team foul. Coming back the other way, down 4, and a traveling violation will stop the clock and force a turnover.
Just a little excited with those feet there. It's going to lead to a turnover.
The inbound pass will come in the backcourt to Maddie Miedema. Passed in by Izzy Rodriguez, who now hustles down into the paint. Kaufman behind the arc on the left side. Back to Izzy Rodriguez, came back up. Finds Lexi Zemlo down low, swatted away, but a foul coming. Lexi Zemlo will now head to the charity stripe to shoot 2. 13:47 left in the first half. Randolph a 5-1 lead and could extend. Zemlo is good on the first. And she makes both. 7-1. Randolph leads early. Gracie Schmidt brings it across half court. Kicks it over to Kruziger. Back up top now. Abby Cast. Guarded by Van Buren. She cuts inside after passing it away. Jenna Kruziger thought about a shot, gets it back to Cast behind the perimeter. Good poke inside there from Zemlo. A lot of passing here early from the Trojans, just can't find the shot they want. Now Cast will take it inside the arc. No good, rebounded by Kaufman.
We see that there. The Rockets running a pretty strong man-to-man defense, not letting anything get inside.
That's exactly right. Miedema back outside, a couple of passes, finds it way back to her. Aubrey Kaufman comes up out of the paint. Good pass down low to Zemlo. She puts it off the window, just couldn't get it to fall though. It was a good look down low from Lexi Zemlo. She's had a couple of them now.
Yeah, some contact there on the ball that time, but completely fair.
Zemlo trying to jump the pass, just missed it. And that one's driving in, and a jump ball call. Good hands there by Lydia Van Buren inside. And the possession arrow does go to Randolph, so they continue with the ball, still up by 6. Done a very nice job defensively so far.
Yeah, leading into a second turnover here, which really, you know, if successful, could lead into a 9-point lead here at 12 minutes for the Rockets.
That's exactly right. Miedema brings it up, dished off to Zemlo. Pass down to Kaufman, she'll drive. Gets it back to Miedema, wide open look on the right side, she'll take it, no good, just short. Trying to follow the rebound though, couldn't get it.
Both teams really owning their defensive rebounds here quick in this game though.
Pass down low to Cast, back outside to Kruziger. Trying to get it back out, swatted away, good defense by Van Buren. Now here comes Miedema, toss to Van Buren, off the glass and it's good. 9-1 Rockets. Just like that, a full timeout called by Dodgeland. We'll take it with them, be back in a minute.
Upgrade your comfort and living space for 2025. Your living room should be a place of comfort and connection. A sectional provides the perfect blend of style and function, giving you plenty of seating for family, friends, and relaxation. For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving the Waupun area at prices you can afford. Visit us today at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Finishing the angling-only ad, we come back here under 12 minutes. The Trojans, after a full timeout, look to score, down by 8. Have it on their own end of the court now. Passing around the perimeter, going 4 wide, and running Abby Cast down low in the paint, fighting with Kaufman. little bit of a different offensive style coming out of that timeout now.
Yeah, see it here, one man in the middle.
And Lexi Zemlo jumps another pass, this time successful, goes off the board and one. Count the basket, head to the line. 2nd and 1 tonight for Randolph early, and now Lexi Zemlo goes to the line to try to make it a 3-point play. Already 11-1.
Yeah.
Zemlo's shot is up, in and out. Just couldn't get it to fall. Still a 10-point lead, though, for the Rockets. Quick pass down low. Leyland White moves in. Little jumper outside. It rolls in. Long scoring drought there for the Dodgeland Trojans.
And we were talking about it during the break, but in order for the Trojans to have any sort of lead here on the Rockets, they got to move the ball faster, which we saw there with that long pass and cutting straight into the hoop.
Kaufman pass down low to a wide open Maddie Miedema, a high arcing layup, but she drills it. Back up by 10. Pass over to Kruziger on the right side, back up to White. Finally put a bucket in a couple of moments ago. Now Kruziger a wide open three. She shoots 33% from the field. Didn't connect with that one. Gets her own rebound, puts another shot up, and now finally taken down by the Rockets. Miedema drives, dish to Zemlo. Pump fake for a moment, spins inside. Back to Miedema, baseline, good pass. Izzy Rodriguez couldn't handle it though. White driving all the way, coast to coast, and she gets it to fall. Now a whistle and a timeout called by Chad Kaufman. We'll take it with them. Be back in 30 seconds on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's Livestreams.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
Welcome back here to the live stream. Make sure to leave something down in that YouTube comment section, how your day's going, who you're rooting for, your favorite player, your favorite team, where you're watching from. We'd love to hear from you. And the girls who watch these games back, which we know they do, we've heard it before, they want to know that their family, their friend, whoever was watching for them and rooting for them. Izzy Rodriguez, a wide open look on the right wing, doesn't take it though. Now Lexi Zemlo will take a deep one from the other side, just too long. Taken down by White. She rips it away with a couple of elbows. Only down by 8, inside 10 left to play in the first half. White dished back. Now up top to Schmidt. Moving it around. Kruziger drives baseline, spins around, tightly guarded by Van Buren. Played nice defense so far. This tight man defense still out by Randolph.
Yeah. And we see it. All the Trojans are just sitting around the arc and not really much movement inside the block.
Now 5 of them wide. A cut through coming from Kruziger. White hands it off on the right side. Back up to Cast up top. Left side now. That's Gracie Schmidt. She brings it back up top. Paisley Logan fell down in the middle of the court, but the shot went astray. And now it's poked away. It stays with the Rockets. I think Paisley Logan was just trying to keep up with her counterpart there and caught some ankles.
Yeah, missed some footing there.
Rockets up by 8. Bring it down now. That's Maddie Miedema you're looking at. She crosses half court. Drives. Dish back out to Zemlo. Wide open. Three-pointer. Just too short. Rebounded down low by Van Buren. Puts it up through contact. Now Izzy Rodriguez will try. And a foul call going the other way. I believe they're going to call that one against Lydia Van Buren. And they will. That'll be her first, team second. Dodgeland takes control. Trojans ball. Bringing it up, Gracie Schmidt. She crosses half court, passes to Kruziger on the left side. Back up to White. Leyland White drives. To Cast now. A lot of passing early here from the Trojans. Looking to find a shot. Now a three-pointer, no good. Boxed out by Paisley Logan. Now she's down again. And a foul call coming. and they'll call it on Paisley Logan. It'll be her first, team's third, and go down as a shooting foul, so Cast will head to the line. It was a good box originally there from Paisley Logan, but eventually you have to go for the ball and stop boxing out.
Yeah, she went on, hit the ground, and Abby Cass got wrapped up in her ankles too, which is going to be a foul, of course, as she had the ball there.
Cass no good on her first. Looking to make the second. And she does. Rockets now coming the other way. Lead down to 7. Zemlo moves towards the paint. Dribbles it back out, finds Miedema on the right side. She'll bring it up. Paisley Logan now up top. She dribbles, drives, inside through contact, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Logan. So her second now, and she will be subbed out for Izzy Rodriguez. Paisley Logan not too happy, headed back to the bench. And I don't necessarily blame her. I didn't see too much there.
No.
Trojans coming the other way. Leyland White on the left wing, guarded by Miedema. Back up to White now. Moving through is Kruziger. A lot of contact down there. Staying with this 5-wide look for the moment. Now cutting through is Cast. Nobody found her, though. Looks like the Trojans are just trying to run this 5-wide and keep cutting through. Yeah. And wow, Lexi Zemlo was just pushed out of bounds, no foul call.
But of course, the more passes you have, the more bound you are to have a turnover, and we see that from the Rockets coming out here with all the pokes.
Yeah, they played very jumpy defense, especially Lexi Zemlo and Lydia Van Buren. A lot of pokes.
Yeah, running that man-to-man, too, is just really going to lead into those turnovers for the Trojans.
Finding Abby Cast up top. 7.5 left in the first half. Cutting inside is Kruziger. Couldn't get it to her, though. Back up top to White. Now she'll drive. Pass outside, nearly taken away. Lost a step, did Zemlo. Shots blocked up front, taken down by Miedema. 13-6, 7:05. Van Buren with a wide open shot. Now Kaufman behind the arc. Miedema slows it down, trying to set something up on offense. She just takes the lane, what's given to her. A nice layup, just couldn't finish. Score stays where it is. Leyland White, left side. Couple of dribbles either way. Abby Cast guarded by Kaufman. Cast now cuts through, passes away. Kruziger on the left side had some separation for a moment, but Van Buren closes quickly. Now White, back to Jenna Kruziger, sets a screen.
Seems they get the ball on the wing, and then that's their move to cut through.
Abby Cast takes the three-pointer, no good. Zemlo couldn't box out, but it's poked up top from Miedema, taken by Rodriguez, and she gets fouled.
And really, the Trojans, a team that should be capitalizing on their size there, just have not been able to do that offensively because they're never under the hoop for the shots.
That's exactly what you talk about. When you run that 5 wide and then have one cutting at a time, especially when you're manned up, so you know at least one Rocket's going to be down there for the rebound, and the rest of them are inside the other defenders, it's going to be really hard to get those rebounds. Miedema, screen set by Kaufman. She'll take a 3 off the ball screen, just short. Didn't hit anything. And she's not very happy with herself. You could tell by her expression afterwards.
Just a real scoring drought that we've been on here for a few minutes.
Yeah, Trojans pretty lucky there. You usually don't get many looks where Maddie Miedema is wide open behind the arc, and she doesn't make you pay for it. But it's been a 7-point game for a while now. The Trojans looking to close that. Zemlo jumps another pass. Slowing it down, drives baseline, goes up over Cast, can't finish. Trojans coming the other way. Leyland White moves it to the left side. Back over to Cast. She works through, just hands it off. Gracie Schmidt, pass over the right side now. Fakes the screen, runs down, did Borkart. Nobody found her though. Poked away by Miedema. And it rolls out of bounds. It stays with the Trojans. 5:06 left here. Only 13-6. That's your score.
Yeah, really seemed to start out a bit stronger around the 13 minute mark, I would say, but it's really slowed down here as both teams struggling to set anything up offensively.
That's exactly right. An errant pass there just out of the hands of Schmidt. It was a turnover. A lot of turnovers here early for Dodgeland.
Yeah, and you know, the Rockets just not really been able to capitalize on them, make their shots fall.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about it, right? We started off slow, and then that 13-14 minute mark, there was some movement on both sides of the needle there, and now it's just been stagnant from everybody.
A bit more quick basketball during those minutes, and here it's slowed down, looking to get back into that quick basketball for sure.
We're under 5 left in this first half. Still 13-6. Maddie Miedema working on her defender. Drives in, dished out to Van Buren. Now she finds Lexi Zemlo up top. Back to Izzy Rodriguez. Pump fake. She drives to the paint. Finds Zemlo outside. She does the same, but brings it back behind the arc. Now she'll drive in the middle, coming all the way across from the left side. No good. Still fighting for the rebound and brought down by Kruziger. Leland White drives. A couple more people inside the arc this time. Now they move out to their normal positions. Abby Cast driving inside, takes her shot from the paint, and the bank is open. Long scoring drought for both teams. The Trojans answer. Maddie Miedema and company slowing this thing down, looking to put something in the net. Izzy Rodriguez up top to Van Buren, just bringing it all the way around.
There we had, she was begging for it there with the open three.
And speaking of threes, there's Lexi Zemlo. Knocks it down from the left side. Finally, you know, one team scores and then the other comes right back and answers, right? That's just inevitable. 3.5.
See here what the Trojans can do offensively.
Not a pretty shot there, taken down by Rodriguez, no problem. Now the Rockets seeming to have some momentum. Miedema nearly crosses up her defender. Zemlo over to Van Buren, back to Miedema. Screen set by Van Buren, but the zone defense picks it up, no problem. She'll get it outside to Rodriguez, shot inside the arc. Nothing.
It's a good look there by her, number 3, Izzy Rodriguez.
She couldn't find it. Now a wide open three from the left side. Trojans trying to answer, no good from Schmidt. And a jump ball. Kaufman and Kruziger down on it, down low. It's Trojan this time to get that possession arrow. So they have an inbound pass under their offensive basket. Rockets lead by 8. Kruziger inbounds down low to White. She brings it back out behind the arc. Now drives baseline, spins around. Up to Abby Cast. Holding the ball high, she drives. White, pump fake for a moment, drives, wide open lane through a lot of contact there. Yeah, she's headed to the line.
Chance here to cut the lead to 6.
Leland White, her first is good. Shooting just over 50% from the line this season. And they're both good.
Off to 100% this game.
16-10, Randolph leads, 2.5 left to play in this first half. Miedema over to Kaufman on the right side. Traffic cutting through, but they find Rodriguez. She drives and dishes. Bounce pass taken away. Here come the Rockets in transition. It's Gracie Schmidt. She goes up, can't finish. Good defense by Van Buren, but Cass is there with a rebound. Now down low, another offensive rebound. And a foul called. Brooklyn Borkart able to draw it and head to the charity stripe.
Yeah, there we go. Finally, with the size and height of the Trojans to get up there and get a rebound. And finally, offensively, they were able to find some rebounds.
And we talked about how they have been very aggressive on the boards this season. We've kind of preached that through all the entire pregame. And Randolph has come in and pretty much shut them down.
Yeah,
Borkart, good on the first. Shooting near 60 from the line. See if she can bang them both home, bring us in within 4. And she does. 16-12. Couple of substitutions for Dodgeland, and now they're bringing out a press.
Yeah, look here for the Trojans would be to cut down on the lead as much as possible and hopefully be able to find something after the end of this half, leading into the second half.
A man press coming out. Miedema able to get the ball, no problem. Now the Trojans back off a little bit. Not going to continue with that sustained pressure. Miedema comes through all the way in the lane, and we'll see if that foul was called on the ground. It was. So instead of heading the line, it'll only be the 5th team foul for Dodgeland. And another inbound here for Randolph.
Pretty clean game here from both sides for basketball.
Izzy Rodriguez to inbound. Screen set down low, trying to find Zemlo. They go the other way to Miedema, though. Up to Kaufman. Back to Zemlo now. Ticking under that 2-minute mark. Bounce pass down low. Kaufman, just nobody home. Just like that. 4-point game. Trojans right back in it. Gracie Schmidt brings it up. Tosses to the right side. Now Leyland White moves in. A wide open lane, and she takes what's given to her.
Good look there by her to work on the inside and get a shot.
16-14. At one point down by 10. Now find themselves within 2. Screen set. Van Buren. Miedema goes the other way. Finds Zemlo on the corner. Rodriguez now the other side. Bounce pass down to Kaufman. She gets it back up top instead of just spinning around and trying up. Zemlo, wide open look outside, too far. And brought down by Leyland White.
Roles have really just been reversed here. Rockets still, of course, with the lead, so nothing to worry about.
We are in that 1-minute mark now. The Trojans could take a lead. 3-pointer, no good. It looked like her feet were on the line anyway. But Gracie Schmidt couldn't connect. 43 seconds.
Looking for the last shot here is the Rockets.
They've kind of lost that momentum here, but if they can finish strong with a nice shot here and either take a 4 or 5-point lead heading into the half, I think that momentum can carry them through, at least for a while. Miedema just slowing it down. Nobody's guarding her, so why not take your time?
Yeah.
Work on that last shot. You do not want to go into the break down after being up by 10.
Here's what they're waiting for. The Trojans to come out here, play a little bit more pressure, which will, of course, lead into a shot. Otherwise, they will force the situation they want.
And there's Lexi Zemlo. 3 is blocked on the perimeter. 3 seconds left. It's got to take a heave from White. She does at half court, and it's no good. That is the end of your first half here in Randolph. The Rockets lead this one 16-14, but a late comeback there from the Trojans. We'll step aside, run a few ads, and when we come back, some halftime analysis.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
When you're not watching games on Radio Plus or Jeff's live streams, find the latest scores and top performers from the Flyway Conference by following Flyway Focus on Facebook, Instagram, and X, and stay up to date with the latest conference news every morning with the Flyway Focus Sports Report on YouTube or Spotify.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Elmira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Elmira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Welcome back here to Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. Makai Ackerman joined by Isaac and Kaya today. 5.5 left on this halftime scoreboard before we come back. Second half action, the Rockets lead at 16-14. Isaac, give me your thoughts about that first half.
Definitely a slow start for both teams, and that's what the second half is here. And, of course, the talk they're going through right now with the coaches. But what are they going to set up here in the second half? And for the Dodgeland Trojans, for sure, I see them needing to use their height and their size more than what they have been. And that's really what set up for them a little bit in the end of the first half. It wasn't a huge advantage that they got back, but they were able to finally string together some passes and points, which is good.
Yeah, for sure. They definitely used their height more towards the end of that half. They started getting going down low with the boards, but we talked about it. It's going to be really hard to get, especially defensive or offensive rebounds, when you're playing 4 or 5 ladies on the perimeter. I mean, you just don't have inside positioning. You don't have the numbers down low, and it's going to be Rockets ball 90% of the time. So we kind of saw it there towards the end. They were getting their rebounds and putting up second chance shots. It's exactly what they've needed to do. It's what's carried them to this 6-2 record so far. As far as Randolph goes, they started slow, but that middle part of the half there really started going well for them. They had a 10-point lead at one point, and then we talked about it. When the Trojans got back on their game there, the Rockets kind of crept back and are only up by 2 now at halftime.
Yeah, and they just really fell apart there, and the Trojans need to switch up their offense. We see that, and I mean, the Rockets seem to have been doing good on their offense, but maybe the Trojans' defense just coming out there is really shutting them down. And so hopefully they will come out here high points in this second half and string together some points so that they can come back into this contest.
All right, let's run you through that scoring report from the first half of action. First for the Trojans, only 3 players on the score sheet for them. That'll be number 2, Leyland White. She has 8 in that first half. Number 20, Brooklyn Borkart with 3. And number 24, Abby Cast with 3. Only 3 players now for the Rockets as well. Lexi Zemlo with 7, Maddie Miedema with 5, and Lydia Van Buren with 4. That being said, we'll step aside, run a few more ads, and when we come back, second half action here in Rocket Country.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pino. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pino difference. Pino, build better for future generations.
At Warner Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit warnerharmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Welcome back here. One final look at the huddle before the Lady Rockets come back out and take the court. Up by 2 here in the second half. And they will start with the ball. Hey, make sure to leave something down in that YouTube comment section, where you're watching from, who you're rooting for, your favorite player, your favorite team, anything like that. We love hearing from you, and especially the girls do as well. Rockets up by 2, have the opening possession. Kaufman at the wing. Now Izzy Rodriguez out behind the perimeter. Finds Lexi Zemlo. Back over to Lydia Van Buren. Rodriguez has had some looks from the left side, or behind the arc rather, but just doesn't really take them.
Yeah. Of course, they're wanting to set up for some high points here, but those points are going to come from attempts, so they really got to capitalize on these open looks.
I mean, they were just leaving Izzy Rodriguez with six or 7 feet of space out there.
Oh, ridiculous, man.
Maddie Miedema on the left side. Back up to Van Buren. Passing heavy offense so far coming out of this break. Nearly 45 seconds in. Now Izzy Rodriguez takes one from the block. No good. Fighting for it down low is Van Buren. A whistle comes, and it will be a jump ball. I thought it was around 6 or 7 feet, though, to tell you the truth.
I'm sure. Sometimes it's an accident. It's okay.
Nearly a minute off the clock in that opening possession there from the Rockets, similar to what we saw from the Trojans earlier in the first half.
Yeah, see here, running slow offense, and even the Trojans are coming back here, and they're doing something a little different than what they were before. They were doing 5 wide, and they seem to have at least the person in the wing or corner rotating in through the lane. Or not the lane, block, sorry.
It's right now they're running a pass and cut through offense. As soon as that lady passes, she either goes and sets a screen or she'll cut down inside.
Hoping to get some empty looks, probably cut through the lane is what this team has been looking to do.
Well, created an open look there on the right side, just miscommunication on the defense, and now an and one play on the second chance points. Gracie Schmidt able to finish, and now she'll head to the line. Just like that, the Trojans tie it up and could possibly even take the lead. And no good on the free throw attempt. Tied at 16 with 16 left to play. Miedema brings it down the court, spins around, tosses to Zemlo. Now over to Lydia Van Buren. Back to Izzy Rodriguez, a lot of separation on the left side. Miedema drives, screen set by Kaufman. Dish right back out, finds Zemlo up top.
Kaufman back in. She had some time sitting there in the first half. She came off an injury from last week Saturday, so good to see that she's playing again.
Yeah, only a couple of days ago, I believe she rolled her ankle in that contest. As Maddie Miedema drains one from deep, takes the lead back by 3. Good to see her playing again, though.
Yeah.
Randolph back up by 3 now, 19-16. Pass over to Abby Cass, taken away by Zemlo, just miscommunication, and Zemlo has an easy layup. Extend the lead back to 5. Turnovers have been really the story of the Trojans team so far.
Yeah, really, when they're running slow offense, that just gives so many more looks for the Rockets to come out and poke at anything.
Handing the ball off up top. Gracie Schmidt, little floater off the bank, no good. Rebounded by Miedema. She'll bring it down now across half court. Slowing things down, possibly. A couple of dribbles between the legs, loses it, and they'll say it was poked away.
Yeah, she was looking to take it all the way in. You can see it there.
It'll be an inbound play under their own net. Izzy Rodriguez trying to find somebody. Bounce pass inside to Kaufman. Pivots around. Back up top now to Miedema and Zemlo. Those two holding the point. Zemlo cuts across. Just trying to push the defender out of the way. Guarded tightly by Schmidt. Back to Miedema. Another 3 from the same spot. This one just short. Kaufman's there to get an easy board, though. Now Miedema inside. Back to Kaufman. Zemlo a deep 3 from the right side. Too long. Quality looks there from the Randolph Rockets, just couldn't connect. Now Abby Cast open down low, wide open. Miscommunication leads to an easy 2.
Yeah, good look there. To see that open pass and that open man in the block, really good work to go up and elevate for 2.
21-18. Zemlo drives in, takes the lane, through some contact, couldn't get it to fall. Couple of rolls around the iron there. Chance to tie now. Drive, dish outside, Gracie Schmidt inside the arc, airballs it, and the Rockets couldn't get it to rebound. Leland White just runs over and grabs it. Now she'll drive in, lots of contact there, and yeah, she's going to the line. .46 on the clock, and Leland White takes another trip to the charity stripe. Shooting just over 50%, made 2 of her earlier ones. Couldn't connect with that one. And Paisley Logan, who was in a little bit of foul trouble earlier, checks back into the game now. And no good. Missed both of them in a crucial attempt. Pass down low now, Lydia Van Buren off the glass. Way to take the lead back to 5.
Yeah, nice look there, looking way far. Skip pass into the inside block, elevating for 2. nice work by the Rockets there to find that pass.
White drives in, off the glass through contact. She's down on the baseline and slow to get up. Now Kaufman racing for the board. Leyland White is back up and hustling down, but Maddie Miedema is already in the paint. Couldn't finish on her layup. Leyland White on the left side now. Tries to go baselines, cut off by Kaufman. Back to White. Good closeout by Kaufman, but she jumped a little too far, and White takes advantage, adding 2 more to her total. Inside that 13-minute mark. 3-point lead for Randolph. Maddie Miedema up top. Guarded by Borkart. Drives, dishes. Paisley Logan outside. Off the back of the rim and no good. White. Dish off to Kruzig. Shot outside, no good from Schmidt. Now fighting for it, and it'll go a foul against the Trojans, their first of this half. Goes against Gracie Schmidt. Only 1 foul for the Trojans, only 2 for the Randolph Rockets. Like you said earlier, Isaac, very clean game.
Clean game. Most of the fouls have been on consistently the same people, which is somewhat bad. Good for the other team, but we'll see what happens here. As they did get a bit more physical.
Screen set there by Zemlo allows Maddie Miedema to drive in and put 2 more in.
You know, both teams are feeding off of each other physicality, and so we see that a few brief minutes in the first half and have seen it here in the second half.
That's exactly right. Schmidt drives in, dishes out to White. She goes baseline, up and under, no. Kicks to Cast, who gets a foul call. It'll be Abby Cast, her second trip today. It was Aubrey Kaufman who fouled her down low. Cast good on the first.
Very complex shot form for her, but it works, so that's not going to say anything else about it.
It's always fun watching the different routines that the girls have, especially at the line. It's one of my favorite things, honestly.
Yeah. And, of course, it's about finding that basket for yourself, and if it works, it works.
That's exactly right. A lot of superstition in it, too, right? You know, you do 3 bounces every time. You're never going to change that up.
Yeah.
Should be just automatic. Ball poked out of bounds. Rockets retain, and Aubrey Kaufman will head over to pass it in. Just tight to that bench over there. She gets it up top to Lexi Zemlo. Wide open lane for a moment. Dished out to Van Buren. Now finds Paisley Logan in the corner. She pump fakes and drives. Back out to Maddie Miedema. Nearly gets it poked away. Goes the other way. Paisley Logan holds that ball high. It's exactly what you like to see, especially when you're receiving a pass. Take it up right away so you can't get it poked away. Now Lexi Zemlo goes into the lane. Little touch shot up top, and it's good. 27-21, just over 11 left to play.
Situation fairly similar to the first half. Only seems one offense at a time can really go hot.
Pass to the other side now. Driving in his Borkart. Out to Leyland White. Now she finds Kruziger on the left side. She'll take a shot off the glass too early. Rebounded by Cast. Now Kruzinger's there to get another rebound. And another one. Was it the 5th chance? 6th chance for Cast now, and she gets it to fall. That's exactly what you do not want to see, and head coach Kaufman is not happy. We'll take a timeout with him.
Exciting gameplay is being brought to you by Waupun Utilities, your local electric, water, and wastewater provider. And just like the teams out there, our team works hard every single day to deliver reliable, affordable service to more than 4,400 customers. As your community-owned utility, every single dollar we earn goes back into making Waupun stronger. Waupun Utilities, powering our community with teamwork, pride, and of course, hometown commitment.
Welcome back. Head coach Kaufman trying to get the ladies back into it after allowing a 6th chance rebound there in points.
Rebound, which is just something you do not let happen because that's 6 more chances to shoot.
That's exactly right, but 30-second timeout there. Calm them down. They're still up by 4, and they have possession coming across half court now is Maddie Miedema. Cut through to Van Buren. Now out to Zemlo. Paisley Logan has it on the left side. Dishes to Izzy Rodriguez. Very few times you see Izzy Rodriguez and Paisley Logan in at the same time. Taking Aubrey Kaufman out for a moment, get her a breather. Zemlo tries to hand it off to Miedema, but Borkhart's in her face. Just passing the ball around, working for that shot.
Yeah, Rockets working slow here on their offense this run.
Timeout did want to slow him down, and that's exactly what you see on the offensive side right now. Now Van Buren, a nice cut through, gets fouled up top, but no whistle. Paisley Logan gets a rebound, puts a shot up, no good. I was surprised there was no whistle on that one.
Seemed to be a block, but you know the officials see something entirely different than we do.
And that one is called a foul. That one looked all ball from up here.
Yeah.
But there is a reason, I want to remind you, there is a reason that we're up here and they're down here, for sure. So count the basket, and Abby Castle head to the line to make it a three-point play if she can connect. And she does. Back within one. 27-26, under 10 minutes to play. Miedema not slowing it up anymore. Wants to find the pass and the shot. Hits it over to Zemlo. Nearly runs into Paisley Logan there.
Miscommunication here.
For sure. Back up to Zemlo. Looking for Miedema. It's probably her next pass. That's exactly what it is. Finds her up top. Back to Logan. She goes inside. Gets it poked away. Does Izzy Rodriguez. Zemlo recovers. Now she drives through a swat. Puts the shot up. No good. Paisley Logan fighting for it underneath, and it'll be a jump ball. We'll see who possession goes to. It stays with the Rockets.
Nice work there by the Rockets to keep with the ball.
Shout out to 851 Baby Girl in the chat saying, Cameron, Wisconsin, cheer for Randolph, watching my niece play. There we go. Inbound pass coming up top. Back over to Izzy Rodriguez in the corner. Head coach Kaufman has to move out of the way. Rockets still up by 1. Under 9 left now. Miedema on the left side, bringing it all the way around town.
Seem to have switched up their offenses. They're having trouble finding these passes here, or they're just really working on taking their time, but it's a 1-point lead only. I would expect them to be working for more shots than what they have been getting.
There seems to be a lot more movement coming from all the girls as Izzy Rodriguez takes a shot, no good. Seems to be a lot more movement, like I said. Now Kaufman goes up and gets fouled after getting the own rebound. But with a lot more movement down by the net, it causes a lot of confusion. And it's kind of what you're seeing right now from Randolph with girls running into each other and whatnot.
Yeah. Just lucky enough there to get a foul. Of course, well-deserved.
Of course. Aubrey Kaufman followed the shot, ripped it back down, and went up strong.
Ooh,
flat free throw there, but it worked out.
Straight off the back of the rim.
Yeah.
Nice form for her.
Exactly like we talked about a couple of minutes ago. Everybody's got it different, but if it works for you, it works for you, and Aubrey Kaufman drilled both.
Pleasantly surprised with how fast she took that first shot.
Right? Some players just, it's like 5 dribbles, and then you got to spin the ball around. Aubrey Kaufman was like, hey, let's just do it.
Yep.
White, hand off to Schmidt, back to White. Playing tic-tac-toe on the right side there. Still going now. White directs her to the left side. Kruziger comes inside, steps on the foot of Van Buren, and I thought they were going to call a foul, but no, it was a travel. I think that's the right call.
Yeah, she was set with her hands up, so forced to travel there.
Rockets up by 3. Zemlo down to Kaufman, takes a shot just outside the paint, and it's good. 4 straight points for Aubrey Kaufman, 2 off the free throws and 2 off the field goal there.
Yeah, a good look there to kick out to Kaufman.
Looks like our camera went blue there just for a moment. We'll try to get that fixed as a turnover is poked away by Zemlo. And now the Rockets take control again. Still up by 5. Miedema brings it in.
Back here.
Nope, still not getting anything, which is a little strange. We'll try to figure that out quick. There it is.
Oh, good.
Got it back. Some of these cords are just finicky sometimes, that's all. But you didn't miss too much. The Rockets up by 5, 7:15 left to play, and they have the ball. Maddie Miedema trying to take control. Over to Van Buren, who's had a nice game herself. Izzy Rodriguez, pump fake, drive inside. She'll take a shot, swatted from behind. Good play by Leyland White.
Yeah, good retention of the ball.
Then she lost it there on the turnover. Pass to the far side. Cruisinger drives inside, poked away. They'll say it stays with the Trojans. Been a faster-paced second half for sure. The Rockets almost doubled their first half points, and we still have 7 minutes left to play. Schmidt, deep three from the right side. We'll see if she can connect. Bang! She does. 31-29 and a timeout taken. 30 seconds. We'll be back with them.
Upgrade your comforted living space for 2025. Your living room should be a place of comfort and connection. A sectional provides the perfect blend of style and function, giving you plenty of seating for family, friends, and relaxation. For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving the Waupun area at prices you can afford. Visit us today at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Angling. Welcome back here. 6:42 left on the clock. The Rockets up by 2, and they have the ball. Deep three, though, from Gracie Schmidt there to bring us back within the 2 points. Timeout called right away from Tim Schrammick after the shot. And now we're back. Lexi Zemlo goes to the paint, puts up a shot, and it doesn't hit anything. Turnover. Gives it to the Trojans now. Could tie or even take the lead with this possession. Right side, Cruisiger moves it back up top to White. Left side now, Borkhardt. Back out to Gracie Schmidt. She moves inside, little floater. She has the last 5 for the Trojans, and now we're tied at 31.
Yeah, looking for good looks here by the Trojans. They had that 3, their last offensive there, and they're elevating for a bunny hop for 2.
Izzy Rodriguez takes a shot inside the arc left side, no good. Tipped away there by Zemlo, and a travel call early from Abby Cass, who's trying to appeal, considering she didn't even have full possession for most of those steps.
No, she did not. Foot went down on Lexi Zemlo, though, for sure, and had an extra few steps, but of course, no possession there for her.
Miedema passes inside the first time that Madison Randall checks in tonight. Now Miedema, left side 3, she connects. Been pretty lethal from behind the arc tonight, and she continues now.
Some quick back and forth here, finally.
Schmidt thought about trying to answer there from a behind, but just pump fakes and dishes. Cruisinger moves inside, gets a foul call. Kind of pushed off her path.
Yeah, nice work there to draw out the foul.
It'll go as a shooting foul, the 15th foul for Randolph. So now Jenna Cruisinger to the line. She missed the first. 15 foul for Randolph, only 2 for Dodgeland. Cruisinger, a couple of bounces, good on the second. Down by 2. Rockets coming the other way. Ball set over to Madison Randall. Dribbles it back up to the point, hands off to Kaufman. Back to Miedema. Kaufman moves inside, down towards the block. Zemlo now, as Madison Randall, cuts in, cuts back out. Now everybody's on the perimeter right now for Randolph. Risky pass, Miedema gets it. In between the legs, spins around, goes baseline over to defender, blocked by White. White trying to take it coast to coast, comes inside, and they'll call a foul on Aubrey Kaufman.
She wasn't entirely set there with that block.
Will be a shooting foul and send Leyland White to the line. She was 2 for 2 on her first trip, 0 for 2 on her second trip, which really epitomizes that 50% from the line that she's shooting on the season.
Yeah.
We'll see what she can do here. Good on the first. I apologize. I pressed the wrong button on my switcher there. She went dark for just a moment. But we're back. Try to get the right button pressed this time. I do. 4:47, and White drains them both. We're tied at 34. Sixth team foul, something to look at now inside the 5-minute mark. One more is sending the Trojans to the line for bonus. Zemlo takes the lane, nearly loses it, but puts a shot up and it goes. Lexi Zemlo, who's been quiet compared to her first half, gets on the board once again. Kruziger passed outside to White. Comes back towards this way. Schmidt takes a three from the right side, in and out. That would have been the go-ahead score.
Yeah.
And instead, the Rockets able to come back down and possibly make it a two-possession game rather with a score. Zemlo over to Van Buren. Back up top to Lexi Zemlo. And a full timeout called by Chad Kaufman. We'll take it with them. Hear from some of our sponsors on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's Livestreams.
Guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
Welcome back here to Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's Livestreams. Final moment of the huddle there from head coach Chad Kaufman and his Lady Rockets. Up by 2 and have possession of the ball. Izzy Rodriguez checks back in now, and she'll inbound for Randolph. Just under that 4-minute mark. Inbound pass comes to Miedema. Nearly double-teamed up top for a second. But now the Trojans move back into their man-to-man. Good screen set by Zemlo. They find her on the right side, a little too deep to take the three.
Still looked for it. A nice fake there.
And now Miedema goes up strong and one. Good feed from Kaufman, who comes flying in celebration.
Yeah. Nice offensive play here to try to pull away a little bit more from shooting range to tie it up from the Trojans.
Only the third foul for the Trojans, but this one could be costly. The and one could be a three-point play here for Maddie Miedema. Puts it up, and it's good. Just like that, Randolph leads by 5. 3:45 left to go. White inside, hands it off to Kruziger. Back to the far side, Borkhardt. She went baseline there, got swatted at, and now she's at the line.
Fouls back and forth here for Randolph and the Rockets and the Trojans, excuse me. She makes her first.
First one is good. Just trying to get you this bonus quick. And as Randolph is in bonus now, first team tonight. And Borkhardt is good from the line on both. Brings it back within 3. 3.5 left to play. Miedema crosses half court right on the logo. She comes to the right side. Hand off to Zemlo. Screen set there by Miedema. Comes right back to her, poked away, and that's foul. Borkhardt just tried to get aggressive with it, and I don't mind it, honestly.
I'm going to correct you here a second. Dodgeland is in the bonus because Randolph has 7 fouls.
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks.
No, thank you.
Well, I didn't want to ruffle any feathers.
No, it's totally okay. I just the thing wasn't up on my scoreboard originally, so I had to go search for the indicators. Yeah. Lexi Zemlo drives in untouched and finishes. Put it back up by 5.
Getting a lead here on the Trojans that they might not be able to come back from.
White drives in, dished out to Schmidt. Wide open three from the right side, and it's money. Big three-pointer there, and now a whistle coming from the far side. Looks like a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with him.
Over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered.
Welcome back as the Rockets come out of the timeout on offense, but the press comes out from the Trojans. Get it right back to Rodriguez, up to Zemlo, untouched, crossing half court. Now slows it down inside the arc, takes a jumper, no good. Miedema's there to rebound it, the speedster. And a travel coming from Lexi Zemlo.
Something you do not want to do at 2:30 left with only a 3-point lead here.
Got a nice pass, went up and pump faked, and then drove. Just took too many steps before she put that initial dribble down. So the Trojans only down by 2 after a big shot there from Gracie Schmidt from behind the arc on the right side. Hand off to Leyland White, spins around, a nice move, had her defender fooled. And now ball jumped by Lexi Zemlo, but a whistle came.
A little bit too much body there on that steal.
Head coach Kaufman not too pleased. And neither are some of the Randolph fans. Nonetheless, the 8th team foul and bonus as Gracie Schmidt is headed to that line. First shot is good. She'll have another. Could tie it up here with 2:15 left on the clock. And a bounce, and it's in. Tied up at 41. .210 and counting. Miedema crosses half court. Screen set by Zemlo. Goes the other way. Miedema inside. Floater off the front of the rim. No good. Still fighting for it down low. Miedema's got a hand on it. And Borkhardt just holds on for the jump ball. It stays the Trojans' way, but a good heads-up play there from Maddie Miedema to get the possession error going back her way afterwards.
Yeah, tie here, 41-41.
Every possession will count in this final stretch.
Yeah.
Schmidt brings it past half court. Dishes to Kruziger. Over to White. Back outside to Borkhardt. Pass and cut, pass and cut. Kruziger nearly walks through. Literally. White now driving inside, puts a shot up, no good. Through some contact, no whistle. Miedema met at half court. She still has to cross. Be careful with that line. She is. Over to Kaufman, back to Zemlo now. Inside a minute and a half. Lexi Zemlo, wide open lane. She's going to go in and get fouled.
We've got these fouls coming back here. 122 tied at 41 for both sides.
And they'll say it was just on the ground. So it will be an inbound here for the Rockets. Head coach Kaufman not too pleased, but Paisley Logan checks back in. Izzy Rodriguez to inbound. Coming up top to Maddie Miedema, guarded by Cast. Miedema drives through a lot of contact, finds it to Rodriguez. Now she'll go inside, puts it up, and gets the foul call. Izzy Rodriguez headed to the line. See if she can take the lead back. Izzy Rodriguez shooting 25% from the free throw line on the season. No good on the first.
You know, if we were taking stats, I really would have liked to see how many of these opportunities they'd have and how they would put into this final score if they had all been made.
Rodriguez can't connect with either. Now the Trojans coming the other way. White gets banged up and a blocking foul coming against Zemlo. Lexi Zemlo picks up another foul, the 9th team foul, and now Leyland White for the Trojans at the line to possibly take the lead for the first time in a long time. First shot and bonus is good. (42-41). 109 left on that scoreboard. Now Paisley Logan back in.
Yeah, these points really can add up here for this final. You know, a minute left only. That's within the time where the clock can be run down here for both sides, depending on the lead they get.
And now
putting their sub back out, want to take the shot first.
So Leyland White, good on both. And now Paisley Logan will check in after the free throws. But the Trojans, a 2-point lead, almost inside a minute. And a timeout call, we'll take it with them. Be back soon, don't go anywhere.
Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
When you're not watching games on Radio Plus or Jeff's live streams, find the latest scores and top performers from the Flyway Conference by following Flyway Focus on Facebook, Instagram, and X, and stay up to date with the latest conference news every morning with the Flyway Focus Sports Report on YouTube or Spotify.
Welcome to Hop.
Welcome back. Randolph takes a full timeout. They find themselves down 2 now. Just over a minute left to play.
Trojans surprisingly have all their players down on their defensive half. I would assume they would want to do some press here, but that's not happening.
They're going to come away from the press, and I think it's just because they don't want to allow any easy buckets on the interior coming here for a fast break from either Lexi Zemlo or Maddie Miedema. And now the pass to Izzy Rodriguez goes out of her hands.
A very influential ball maintaining there that has been lost to a turnover, which of course is going to lead the Trojans with another attempt to score. Just something you don't want to do with 59 seconds left on the clock.
Inbound pass comes and the press backs off. 55 seconds and counting. Trojans up by 2. Could pretty much seal the game here, but Maddie Miedema keeps it away, touched the line. Fantastic hustle play from Miedema. Definitely going to be real jumpy all over that ball right now. Inbound pass comes to the backcourt. Abby Cast picks it up, guarded by Kaufman. Finds Kruziger back there. She brings it across. 43 seconds.
Here's where they will run out the clock. Oh.
And now a fight for it. Maddie Miedema takes it away, no whistle. And Kaufman turns it over. A costly turnover, but they're still fighting for it. Miedema tries to jump it and fouls.
Impressive showing there by Miedema to get down there and get a steal, no whistle. Just very surprising.
It's exactly what you needed. And then just sloppy offense coming the other way. They turned it right back over. And now Jenna Kruziger at the line. She's shooting 2 in double bonus. Good on the first.
Gonna pull ahead here. Only a 3 can tie it up now, hoping to bring that lead to 5. Or excuse me, 4.
Do not want to have her make this second shot if you're a Rockets fan. And a couple of bounces, and she does. Rockets going to have to play the foul game unless they can score really quickly here, and they get fouled right away.
Not something you want to do.
Especially with Maddie Miedema. They'll send her to the line to shoot bonus now.
Yeah.
Not a great foul. Maddie Miedema shoots only 43% on the season from the line, though, so Definitely not worst case scenario right now for the Trojans. Those numbers could be swayed a little bit.
Yeah, but of course with 25 seconds left, that's enough time for at least 3 offensive plays if they really move the ball.
And the shot, no good. Rockets got to play the foul game here. Down by 4, inside 20 seconds. Somebody's got to foul, and Miedema finally does. 15 exactly on the clock. It'll be Leyland White to put this game on ice if she can make both of these. First one's no good. The Rockets have some life. Technically, they would have had life if she made both of them, but 2 threes is a lot harder in this scenario than a 3 and a layup or something like that.
Of course, and there's even the chance she misses and they get the rebound. Of course, she made it.
So it is a 5-point lead. The Trojans call for a timeout. 15 seconds left on the clock. We'll take it with them.
Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
Welcome back. Catching the tail end of that final huddle there from the Rockets. 15 seconds on the clock. They are down by 5.
2 threes here to pull ahead is what the Rockets need. 15 seconds left. That's a stretch.
Miedema bringing it down quickly. She's got to stop and shoot the ball. Finds Zemlo on the right side. Somebody's got to shoot. It's poked away by White. And we'll see if they foul her. Trying to take it away is Miedema. And a jump ball coming. But 1 second left on the clock, and that will do it. The Dodgeland Trojans will win this game.
Yeah, no chance here to even come back into this one. 1.8 seconds is hard to even get a shot up from this distance.
And Miedema will just cross half court, take the shot, but it's too late. The buzzer sounded. It wouldn't even matter if it made it. 46-41 is your final here from Randolph for this girls varsity matchup. The Trojans take down the Rockets. What a game, Isaac, huh?
What a game indeed. A really close one. Not as much as I expected it to be, but still a good game and showing from both sides.
All right, not too much on our pregame show here because we're getting ready now for the boys varsity matchup. They're going to start warm-ups as soon as the ladies get off the court. So if you are watching on Radio Plus on YouTube right now, stay exactly where you are. We're going to go right back to the opening screen. You'll hear the fun jingle for a little while, and then we'll come live with this boys varsity matchup in just a couple of minutes. If you're watching on Jeff's live streams with us, you're going to be exited out of this YouTube video as soon as we shut the stream down, but don't worry. Stay on Jeff's live streams YouTube page and just click the Dodgeland at Randolph boys basketball varsity matchup. We will be right on in a couple of minutes. We're going to log out of this one. Isaac, any final thoughts on this game?
Nothing for this one. Not anything I can't say at the start of the next one, but for now, we're done.
All right, couple of costly turnovers late, and the Dodgeland Trojans take it over the Randolph Rockets. Thank you. This has been Mackay, Ackerman, and Isaac. I hope you can stick with us for this boys varsity matchup in just a couple of minutes. pregame show here from Randolph, Wisconsin. The boys varsity matchup is about to take place from the Dodgeland Trojans and the Randolph Rockets. I'm Makai Ackerman. Isaac will be joining me in a matter of moments. Kai is down on the court for us. If you were with us for that last stream, the girls varsity matchup just finished up. The Rockets lost that one to the Trojans 46-41. But if you're just joining us, welcome in here. We're super excited to have you. 13 minutes left on the warm-ups here. We'll step aside, run a few ads, and when we come back, we're talking boys basketball here on Jeff's Live Streams.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Welcome back to the pregame show here on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's Live Streams. Isaac, just to wrap up that game that we just finished, the girls basketball game, the Rockets dropping it by 5 points there. A late surge coming from the Trojans.
Yeah, and we can see that and attribute it to all the turnovers, of course, and all. You know, they really came back and owned those rebounds, which leads to more shot opportunities for yourself offensively, and that's really what I would say those 5 points came from and where they were able to come back and get away with that lead.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Not exactly what you want now as the Rockets dropped to 4-6 before a break, but hey, non-conference games they finished with here. They're on a 3-game losing streak, but 2 of those are non-conference. They don't really mean anything when you're talking about the overall standings of things, so the girls have a 5 or 6 day break now. They come back at it strong next week. As far as the Trojan season goes now, up to 7-2, a bunch of sophomores leading that team, and man, they're going to be exciting in years to come. But now we're talking boys basketball. The Trojans once again take on the Rockets here in this second game of the doubleheader. Let's first talk about the visiting Trojans from Dodgeland and their boys team. Leading them in points, the sophomore, Colin Crutchin, 12.4 points per game he's averaging. 41% from the field, 28% from behind the arc. In second with 11.2 points per game, another sophomore, Sawyer Ninman with 11.2, shooting 42% from the field. And rounding out the top three, 10.4 points per game, is Traywin White, the junior, who's shooting 26% from the field. On the boards, Cameron Burncott, the sophomore, with 3.8 rebounds per game. Noah Cohn, the sophomore, with 4.5 rebounds per game, and Traywin White with 3.6 per game. Moving on to assists, Traywin White, who's in all three of these categories with 4.8 assists per game. Moving over to Braden Bunkowski, 3.8 assists per game, and Sawyer Ninman with 2. Moving on to the Randolph Rockets now, led by their senior point guard, Ben Paul, who's averaging 13.2 points per game, shooting 48% from the field. Behind him, another senior, Levi Cook, averaging 14.5 per game, which on here it's actually more than Ben Paul, but just second on the list here for some reason on Bound, but we'll move past it. Shooting 40% from the field, 41% from behind the arc, and 71% from that free throw line. Third in points on the team is 9.2 points per game. Troy Logan, another senior, shooting 35% from the field. Moving on to rebounds, the senior Levi Cook once again with 7 rebounds per game, right on the dot. Ben Paul with 5.6, another senior, and another senior, Jared Bawalda, with 3.8. This team dominated by senior leadership, Isaac.
Yeah, even just now looking out at them, they are really gifted in their size and stature, and that's something that Dodgeland is going to have to scramble to force and compete with, which will be better ball movement on their part, but just from size, Randolph is going to own this team.
All right, rounding off with assists, all three of these players are averaging 2 assists per game. Jared Bawalda, Ben Paul, and Levi Cook. Levi Cook was on all three of those stat boards, so look out for him along with Ben Paul. And, of course, a bunch of other seniors on this Randolph Rockets team. We'll step aside one more time, hear from a few more sponsors, and when we come back, we'll wrap up this pregame show with keys to the game.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
At Warner Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit warnerharmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Welcome back to the pregame show. Let's wrap up with some of these keys to the game. First, for the Trojans. What do you think, Isaac? What do they got to do tonight right to make it a victory in that win column there?
Been able to watch this Trojan team for a lot in the last year. I haven't had the chance to watch their boys team play this year, but they've always been strong at moving the ball, and we can see it down there as some of them are not little, but they're smaller than these Rockets, and so they have to compete with how fast they can play and space their game. And so it's going to be fun to be able to watch them and how they work their offense. And from what I remember, they're a very fluid team, and they're going to be switching things up throughout the entire game, which is something that they have to do to make the Rockets have to keep up with them.
As for the Rockets, what do they need to do right tonight?
They're going to be owning everything on the floor. I would feel everything underneath the basket at least. I haven't had a chance to watch them play either yet, so it's a first for both of these teams for me. But I think they have some really strong shooters here, and they're strong on winning their rebounds, and they're going to do well against this Dodgeland team. So as long as they are making their shots, getting up and getting their rebounds when they're not making their shots, they're going to do well here.
Yeah, as far as Dodgeland goes, I think you hit the nail right on the head there. Ball movement is going to be key tonight, especially with the size that Randolph is putting out compared to Dodgeland. You really have to be clean and crisp with your passes, making sure they're getting on target. And we'll see if Dodgeland can do that. You said they've had a lot of experience doing that. They like to pass the ball around a lot. We'll see if they can be clean and crisp. As far as Randolph talks about, we'll talk about their size once again. They're going to dominate this rebound battle tonight. And if they don't, that's cause for concern. It should be their rebound battle to lose, so to speak. So if they dominate that, I think they'll be just fine. That being said, we have 2 minutes left on the clock here before we hit starting lineups. We will step aside. Here come the Rockets, but we'll step aside, run a few more ads, and come back for starting lineups.
This exciting gameplay is being brought to you by Waupun Utilities, your local electric, water, and wastewater provider. And just like the teams out there, our team works hard every single day to deliver reliable, affordable service to more than 4,400 customers. As your community-owned utility, every single dollar we earn goes back into making Waupun stronger. Waupun Utilities, powering our community with teamwork, pride, and of course, hometown commitment.
Upgrade your comfortable living space for 2025. Your living room should be a place of comfort and connection. A sectional provides the perfect blend of style and function, giving you plenty of seating for family, friends, and relaxation. For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving the Waupun area at prices you can afford. Visit us today at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
All right, welcome back. No national anthem this time through, but we will get the WIAA spiel about being good fans, as we all should. You know, we're here for a good time, not to heckle anybody or do anything distasteful. But as he runs through that, we're getting ready for the starting lineups here first for the Trojans from Dodgeland. Number 0, Noah Cone. Number 2, Traywin White. Number 4, Sawyer Ninman. Number 5, Braden Bunkoski. Number 11, Colin Crutchin.
No seniors here on this Trojan team.
Definitely a young team here for the Trojans. But now we come over and get the starting lineups for your Randolph Rockets. Get the spotlight back out once again.
Yeah. It's fun to have a home field, you know, something special for the players here at home.
Number 10, Levi Cook. Number 11, Jared Bowalda. Number 14, Troy Logan. Number 20, Brody Vree. And number 40, Ben Paul. Tyler Fisher, the head coach tonight for the Rockets. And we are all set to get things underway. Noah Cohn will take the tip at center court for the Trojans. We'll see who will come out for the Rockets. I would assume it would be Brody Vree, and it will be.
Atmosphere here has filled up a little bit since the girls' varsity game. I look over at the students section bearing some Christmas
attire.
Yep.
Yeah. And the jump ball goes the Rockets' way, picked up by Ben Paul and handed off. It was Bowaldo who had it for a second now, and Logan will pick it up.
See it already, Dodgeland keeping up with a man-to-man defense.
Paul back to the left side. Bowaldo drives. Push back out. Wide open is that was Brody Vree. Now driving inside is Logan, and Troy Logan has the first points of the night. 30 seconds in, it's 2-0. Trojans coming the other way. Bonkoski hands off to Ninman. Back over left side, swinging the ball aggressively. Up top now, Bonkoski. Back to the right side. Noah Cohn moves in, off the glass, and no. Blocked from behind. It'll go as a foul against Brody Vree. An early one there for Randolph. So Vree headed the line now. He will shoot 2. First no good off the front of the rim. I want to say thank you to all of you viewers out there joining us on Radio Plus and or Jeff's live streams. Leave something down in that YouTube comment section where you're watching from, who you're rooting for, your favorite player, favorite team, how your day was as Vree makes the second. Or excuse me, that was Cohn who made the second. 2-1. Randolph leads. Pass back to Paul. Up top to Troy Logan now. Trying to cross half court, but this press is vicious.
Yep.
Finally gets it across now. Slowing it up is Bowaldo.
Running traps here is Dodgeland.
Gets it out to Paul, makes his defender miss. Drives inside, kick back out to Bowaldo. Left side 3, no good, in and out. Nearly rebounded, and Bowaldo does pick it up now. Driving inside, pump fakes, goes up strong, couldn't connect. Taken down by Ninman. And now they'll come the other way. Cohen moves the ball down low. Now back up top, wide open look for Bonkoski. He drives, steps back, thinks about it, passes back. And, they'll say it wasn't a backcourt violation, but the ball goes to Levi Cook anyway. He goes up through contact, no good. Picked up by Logan now off the glass and 1. Count the basket. And send Troy Logan to the line.
Quick action here from both sides on their offensive looks.
Yeah, we are moving fast. So, Troy Logan at the line. Trying to complete the and 1 play, no good. Ball tipped out of bounds, and it goes the Trojans' way. 16:22 left in the first half. Randolph leads 4-1. Inbound pass comes to the sophomore Noah Cohn. Cohn comes left side now to Ninman. Ninman back over to White. Over to Bonkoski on the left side. Setting up his offense.
Rockets also operating on a man-to-man defense.
It's back and forth, Isaac. It's what we talked about, this strong passing coming from the Trojans. Now driving in, getting fouled, and one the other way. Traywin White counting the basket and heading to the line.
That's what we're looking for here in this game. And this, we already seen it. 2 fouls already for the Rockets and 1 foul for Dodgeland. This is something that could really add up here. We're only at the 16-minute mark, 2 minutes in. But some foul trouble, I would assume, will be happening later in this game.
Yeah, they've played very physical, and now the Trojans have a chance to tie at 4. That's exactly what they do, nothing but net. 4-4, 15-55. Press comes back out, ball's thrown away, picked up in the backcourt though by Cook. Cook gets it up to Paul. Now taking it across is Bawalda. He moves over to Logan. He'll go baseline. Pivoted back around, back up top for Paul. Ben Paul cuts across, they hit him at the block. Good bounce pass in though, able to get it back. Back out to Vree, now over to Troy Logan on the right side.
Kick in like that to Cook was hard to complete, but it looked like he had hands on it.
Logan goes baseline, couldn't connect. Going up top, Vree going again is Vree, and finally he gets it in. Third chance points there for the Rockets, they connect. Now they lead by 2. Driving in is White, he dished outside. Wide open look from the right side, bang! Colin Crutchin, his first points of the night.
Still Dodgeland keeping with this high D.
Randolph breaks the half-court mark. Under 15 left to play now. They're down by 1. 6-7 on the scoreboard, but not anymore. Levi Cook answers with a triple of his own. 9-7.
Shots are falling here quick in this game.
Left side for Cone. He'll drive inside to the paint. Dish outside, trying to answer again. Off the front of the rim, no good on the shot from Bunkoski. Now the Rockets up by 2, bring it the other way. Pass to the middle. Over to, that was Troy Logan. Paul moves in, gets the ball snatched away from him. He's down on the ground, slow to get up. White comes the other way, pretty layup, no good though. Cone pokes it into the hands of Cook. Logan moves inside, gets a foul called. Very aggressive basketball so far.
Yeah. That sort of thing could be expected between these two teams. It is, of course, a non-conference, but no one from Dodgeland being in my high school's conference, they play aggressive ball game.
Both of these teams going to get chippy. They're fighting for spots. Didn't start the season the way they wanted to. Randolph's 2-4, and Dodgeland only 1-4. Cook, another 3 from the left side. Bang! Levi Cook is on fire. Second triple of the night, of the young night. 12-7. Pass up top for Bunkoski. Brings it back a little bit. Now Logan comes up and pressures him, backs off. Pass to the right side for Traywin White. Backs up, over to Burncott. Checked in for the first time tonight. Bunkoski drives in the paint, spins around, dish outside to Cone. Couldn't get it cleanly. Now White drives, little Euro step, good bounce pass down low, and the finish from Burncott.
Good look from White, knowing that he wasn't going to be able to finish that and kick it out.
Yeah, it's a fantastic assist there. Bringing it up is Bawalda. Kicks over to the far side for Troy Logan. Down low to Ben Paul now, working on Cone. Spins inside, off the glass, couldn't get it to fall. Lead only 9 for Randolph. Could be cut here. White stops it back. Drive in now, a strong drive. No good from Bunkoski. 3-pointer from White. Couldn't fall. 12.5 left to go here. Shots coming at
shots
a high
coming
clip.
Shots coming from everywhere here on this Dodgeland team. You know.
Levi Cook, he's been perfect on the night, just missed his first triple. Rebounded down low. Logan puts it back up, second chance points.
Yeah, good look from Troy Logan to go up there again with the ball. He knew he could make that shot, and he did it.
Left side now. Bunkoski drives, dished out to Cone. He'll come around, nobody's in the paint, and he'll put it off the glass for 2.
Open looks is definitely something that the Rockets are going to want to cut down on. This definitely is going to be a close game, but to pull this lead ahead, they're going to need to stop these shot opportunities.
Pass trying to come inside to Cook, it just goes astray. Now the Trojans take over. White drives in, bounce pass outside, wide open look from the right wing, no good. Bunkoski couldn't connect. Bawalda takes it across midcourt. Pass over to Troy Logan. Bounce pass down low to Ben Paul, off the window, good. Been a very fast-paced game so far. Already 16-11.
Yeah, I'm not a betting man, but these people are definitely going to come up here and get their shots that they have been averaging in their games.
Outside three attempt now. The Trojans answer. Colin Crutchin with a triple of his own. And a timeout called by Dodgeland. It's 16-14. We'll take it with them.
For 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
For those of you that were with us earlier for the girls' game, 16-14 was our halftime score in Randolph's favor. It's the score we have right now, and it's only 7 minutes into this one.
Yeah, looking for some quick basketball here. One thing I love about boys basketball is how quick they move it and how they look for the game that they want to play.
Definitely a very fast-paced game so far. We'll see if they can keep up that same rate. Ben Paul up top, kicks to the corner. Levi Cook drives inside, goes the other way, gets fouled. Couldn't connect with the shot, but he'll head to the line to shoot two of his own. Third team foul for the Trojans now. Levi Cook with the first is good. See if he can nail the second. He does. Couple of bounces. 18-14. Dodgeland comes the other way. Pass to the corner for Ninman. Good pass down low, but an even better hand there from Kate Jens. Now here comes Troy Logan. Layup outside.
Nice work there, and he even backed off from the players. He didn't want to see a foul, and he didn't get one good.
Pass up top for Kipton Walter. Over to Noah Cohn. Back to the left side now for Crutchin. Made a triple before the timeout. Pass down low to Ninman. He goes off the glass. Couldn't get it to fall. Gets his own rebound. Pass back outside. Now a three-pointer coming from Walter. No good. Up by 6 are the Randolph Rockets. Here comes Troy Logan. Trying to make it more. Ben Paul up at the point. Swings around to his left. Finds Kate Jens. Holding on a little too long. Gets it back up top. Logan. Goes down low. Pivots around looking for a pass. He finds Paul. Levi Cook. Deep three from the left side. Money! Levi Cook already has 3 triples in this game. Cannot give him that much separation. Now the Trojans, left side, passing it back and forth, looking for an answer. They find Burncott. Burncott back to Noah Cohn. Over to the left side now, Ninman. He drives, plants, goes up, gets fouled, and one. Trying to convert their own three-point play. They can't shoot like Levi Cook, but man, they get in the line and get a foul.
They've been having these looks, but even after they shoot, they back away, which is just something that I'm surprised by because they want to be getting up there and getting their rebound because they definitely have a chance to fight for it. We've seen a few of these offensive plays for them where they're able to get their O rebound, but I don't know. That's just me.
We'll see if they can convert here, bring it back within 6. And they do. Kate Jens will bring it across now for the Rockets. Pass over to Troy Logan, directing his offense. Wide open lane, dishes. Finds Jens. He'll drive, spin around, find the pass, nobody's there. Cutting inside. Now here comes Levi Cook the other way after a quick turnover. Can't finish the layup. Transition back on defense, and now things are finally slowed down. Pass over to Bunkoski. He finds it cutting across Wolter. Pass down low, goes up top.
An aggressive pass there. I think he was looking for, number 10 to elevate and go up with it?
Yeah, I think he wanted Burncott to jump a little bit, but just a little miscommunication on both their ends. Rockets still up by 6 and have the ball. Pass to the right side, Troy Logan. Screen set for him. He takes it. Logan spins inside, down by the baseline, no good. Rebounded by Cone. Now a fast break coming the other way. Here's Sawyer Nidman off the glass. And a half timeout called there by Coach Fisher. We'll take it with him.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
When you're not...
Welcome back here. 8:09 left in this first half of action. The Rockets lead at 23-19. We got a 23-19. Can you name the movie?
Oh, yeah, I can. Justin would be proud of us to get that reference.
Justin would be so proud. He's always looking for it. Name the movie down in that YouTube comments section. Play along with us. Rockets coming in. Levi Cook dishes to the far side. But Lucas Alvin couldn't hang on.
Yeah, moving the ball quicker than both teams can keep up with right now. We've seen it, missed passes on each side, just miscommunication coming from both teams.
Trojans cross half court. Niman on the right side. Screen set over there by Wolter. They come back up top for Bunkoski, though. Back to the right side. Niman thought about a shot. Comes all the way up. Wolter will take a shot. Behind the arc, nothing but net. Within one are the Trojans. Nearly taken away. Right back by the Rockets. Logan, pass back up top. Now driving in, a little floater in the paint, no good. Kay Jens couldn't connect. Trojans have a chance to take the lead here. Wide open, Niman off the glass, and they do. 24-23, Dodgeland leads, just over 7 left to play.
Yeah, they might not be able to shoot like Levi Cook, but they're sure able to push the ball down the floor and get layups.
Levi Cook, pass to the left side now. Jens getting trapped, double team, drives down to the baseline. Pass inside, nobody's home. Nidman coming the other way, slows it up. Back to Bunkoski, tipped away. Rockets could take the lead back. Levi Cook moved around Cone, got to watch his other side. Bounce pass inside, just risky passes right now.
Yeah, turnover after turnover now. This is the third one in a row.
Ninman finally slowing it down for the Trojans. Gets it over to Bunkoski. Works back up to the point, hits Cone. To the corner now. Ninman, screen set by him, trying to do the pick and roll type thing, but Trayvon White didn't get it. Spin inside, dish back out, up top to Cone. Looking for the wide open look. Now a jump and a travel first. Ninman was thinking about the shot before he even started moving.
Yeah, that offensive play seemed a bit shaky there. There was nobody on the inside for him, but it worked for the shot still.
Dodgeland still leads 24-23, 6 and some change left to play in the first half. Bawalda back to Jens, excuse me. Over the right side now for Alvin. Trying to go down low to Ben Paul, who's knocked down. And they'll get a foul call down low on Wolter.
Dodgeland's coach upset with that call. I would say it's completely fair. It was a block or a body.
And not too pleased with the call. Ben Paul gets it on the right side. Down low to Alvin. He spins inside. Met with some hands in his face, but puts it off the high block. Rockets take the lead once again. Behind the back rather, goes White, tosses it out of bounds, and another turnover. Sloppy from both sides right now.
Yeah, just more miscommunication coming off the hands of True and White.
25-24. 5:50 and counting. Left side now. Going up strong was Hemling. Still losing for the ball and fighting for it, and a whistle comes from the left official. It's going to go against one of the Trojans. Their 5th team foul now.
Getting up there quick. 5 minutes left here in the second half. Or 5:42, I should say. 6 minutes left.
Hemling will inbound for the Rockets. Hemling comes up top to Cade Jens. Just handed it off to Bawalda. He'll bring it back to the top of the point. Run his offense. Looking for Paul down low. Gives him a little bounce pass. Paul just outside the paint. Throw across. Turned over. Griffin Hemling didn't want to take the three-pointer and then gave the ball away. Now drive inside. Cone is blocked. Down low by Jens. Now taken away and popped in the nose. Down went Traywin White. And he's still down.
Just calling it as a foul now.
I think he just got popped in the nose there.
No timeout called yet. He's up.
He gets up, no problem. He'll go inbound it. And now Coach Fisher and some of the Randolph fans not too happy with the foul call, concerning it was kind of incidental contact. They're arguing that he was just dribbling the ball. What was he supposed to do?
The ref said it was intentional, not really looking as intentional, just normal basketball movement.
Definitely a normal basketball movement.
But of course, we can't see what they're seeing.
Exactly. It's exactly. I have bad enough eyes as it is. White drives in, dish outside to Cone, back up top, moving the ball around. Now Nidman on the right side.
Dodgeland really passing the ball where they want their players to be, not where they're at, which is a strategy you use in soccer, but doesn't work too well for basketball.
Now White, a deep three, kind of contested, couldn't get it to fall. And now Alvin needs some help. He'll take a dribble and pass it away. He says, I am not bringing this ball up. Bawalda picks up his dribble.
Through 2 sets of hands there, and I think one of them got a touch on it.
Down low to Alvin now, takes his dribble. Back out to Hemling. Over to Ben Paul on the right wing. Down low, Alvin, and a push coming down low.
Set his hands down while the pass was coming in. Man, you look at the scoreboard and get reminded that it's only a 1-point lead for Randolph right now.
That's exactly right. Yeah, 25-24. Levi Cook looks to inbound here for Randolph. Looking for a pass somewhere, gets it into Alvin. Up to Ben Paul. And turned away. Now here comes Nidman on the other end. Paul flies into the divider in the gymnasium. Little floater inside the paint, no good. My goodness, this game has been fast-paced but sloppy.
Paul with a limp, but good look by him to just focus on boxing out number 0. That is, Noah Cone.
We've seen that divider take out some players in the last couple of days, especially with the ankles, and now it looks like Ben Paul was just kind of had that rolled ankle effect.
Yeah.
He's okay, though.
Not something there that's actually going to catch you like padding on a wall. It might seem like a better idea, but it's really not.
Sometimes you'd rather have a wall.
Yeah.
And now pass taken away by Traywin White. He comes the other end. Swat at him, couldn't finish, but he'll head to the line to try to take the lead right back.
Going to say on the arm.
That one goes against Jared Bawalda, the 5th team foul for Randolph. First one from White is good. Tied up at 25. Troy Logan, who had a productive early first half here, checks back in now after being on the bench for a couple of minutes. And the second one is also good. Dodgeland takes the lead right back.
Dodgeland really hasn't come back with this full court press that we saw them come out hot with the first half.
Cade Jens picks up the dribble. Over to Levi Cook. Troy Logan in the corner. Getting pressured hard by Ninman, and Cohn just throws it off of Cohn's leg and it rolls out of bounds. Smart heads up play, this trap defensive zone style coming out here from the Trojans. Got a pass down low, Levi Cook couldn't connect. Not too happy with himself. Wolter up to Cohn, back to Wolter on the left side, tic-tac-toe, bang!
Finally coming ahead here is Dodgeland with a lead that's more than just 1 point.
29-25, Dodgeland's largest lead of the day. Goes to Alvin in the middle, he takes a floater, no good. And now Noah Cohn, the sophomore, heaves it down to Ninman. Slows it up, thinks about a pass in the middle, instead gets it back to Wolter. Outside now for White. Just over 3, White drives in through contact off the glass, no good. Jen slows it down, nearly trips, and now a couple of players down on the court. Finds Logan along the sideline. Down low, good bounce pass inside, but Kay Jens couldn't have it. Noah Cohn goes up, no problem. 31-25, timeout coming, we'll take it with him.
Watching games on Radio Plus or Jeff's live streams, find the latest scores and top performers from the Flyway Conference by following Flyway Focus on Facebook, Instagram, and X, and stay up to date with the latest conference news every morning with the Flyway Focus Sports Report on YouTube or Spotify.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
Welcome back, 2:52 left on the clock here. The Trojans from Dodgeland lead at 31-25 in this non-conference bout. Rockets have possession. Looking to put up an answer to this long run coming from Dodgeland. This'll do it if it hits, and yes it does. Kay Jens with a triple out of the break. 31-28 now. Rockets only down by 3. White comes over to Noah Cohn on the near side. Pass down low, taken away. Quick hands there by Jens, getting it done on offense and defense. Stops his dribble, turns around, finds Levi Cook. 2 men coming out to get him. And an early foul call there should bring it to bonus.
Yeah, Cook trying to dribble through Truman White there. Truman must have caught too much of Cook's arm. It's going to be a foul.
Now Levi Cook heads to the bonus line to shoot the 1-and-1. Coach still giving the official the business over there.
You know, and we've had 2 tee-up games in a row.
Yeah, I know. I feel like we have to, continue. A lot of technicals lately. Well, a couple of them here at Randolph. Just over 2 left to play. 31-28. Dodgeland still leads. Pass to the far side for White. Bounce pass down low to Wolter. Gets it back up to White. Now moving it around the perimeter. Ninman fakes left, cuts right. Wolter on the right wing. Hard pass to Cohn. Thought about a shot, thought about it again. Instead dishes it away.
Taking their time, looking for the exact shot they want.
Down low this time. Big bounce outside to Cohn. Good pass to White. Corner 3, no good, just short. Picked up by Levi Cook. Here comes Troy Logan the other way. Driving down, picks up the dribble, is trapped, finds Levi Cook. Quick 3 from the perimeter. Off the back of the iron, no good.
Ben Paul going up trying to get the rebound, just misses.
31-28.
They're wasting out the clock, this Dodgeland team.
A minute and some change, nearly tipped away. Now Levi Cook does tip it away. Good turnover force there.
Yeah, put the ball above his hands and saw his opportunity to get a hand on it and tipped it away.
Jens, over to Paul, back to Jens, now Levi Cook. Bounce pass down low to Alvin. Lucas Alvin goes up for a shot, but a travel comes first.
Be a forced turnover there. Dodgeland will gain possession.
Still up by 3. 48 seconds could possibly go for the final shot here.
You know, when they were already wasting the clock on their last offense, I would see it as a fair move for them to try to capitalize on that lead, bring it out more, and end this half.
They've had some longer offensive possessions, and exactly what you see Traymon White doing right now, just sitting back. If nobody's going to come pressure him, he's going to hold this ball.
Yeah, and we've seen it tipped away from him before. Maybe based on the matchup right now, they're not comfortable with trying to get the ball from him without forcing a foul.
He will pass over to Noah Cohn, back to White. Just going back and forth right now until they can find that last shot. Want to go into the break ahead. Now Cohen, wide open 3 from the right side. Bang! Up by 6, 10 seconds and counting.
Still leaving Randolph with enough time for a shot.
That's exactly right. They find Jens on the right side. He answers! Still down by 3, but that's the momentum to carry into halftime. 34-31, the Dodgeland Trojans lead this one, but man, we are in for a second half. We'll step aside, run a few ads, and when we come back, a halftime show.
We are Hookshaw's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hookshaw's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Elmira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Elmira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pino. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pino difference. Pino. Build better for future generations.
At Warner Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit warnerharmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
This exciting gameplay is being brought to you by Waupun Utilities, your local electric, water, and wastewater provider. And just like the teams out there, our team works hard every single day to deliver reliable, affordable service to more than 4,400 customers. As your community-owned utility, every single dollar we earn goes back into making Waupun stronger. Waupun Utilities, powering our community with teamwork, pride, and of course, hometown commitment.
Upgrade your comfortable living space for 2025. Your living room should be a place of comfort and connection. A sectional provides the perfect blend of style and function, giving you plenty of seating for family, friends, and relaxation. For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving the Waupun area at prices you can afford. Visit us today at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Welcome back to your halftime show. 34-31 is your score. The Trojans lead this one. Makai Ackerman joined by Isaac. Kaya down on the court for us tonight with that lovely portable shot. Isaac, thoughts about that first half?
Just very similar to what we saw from the girls here. We got the Dodgeland Trojans leading when Randolph had been coming away with it most by far. But, you know, leading into the second half, I'm for sure expecting to see a change-up from the Randolph Rockets and their offense as they have been hitting, but once setting up and running an offense, they haven't really been doing anything to get inside. You know, they've been having Levi Cook out on the corner with three and everything, which is good, but they need to be looking for a more organized offense approach to get points up.
That's exactly right. I mean, the Trojans, we've seen it kind of look, I mean, both teams, let's be honest, look sloppy there early. The Trojans seem to find something. They've had strong passing all night, finding their targets, and then they finally found shots there towards the end of that first half where the Rockets kind of started the opposite. They were finding their shots early, but have been very quiet late in that first half. Isaac, what's got to change in the second half for both of these teams, or stay the same?
Well, stay the same for Dodgeland for sure. They're moving that ball up the floor, which is definitely something you want to do in basketball because it's leading to all their shots pretty much. And they, you know, changing for both sides. There's been so many turnovers and so many missed rebounds for both sides. And that's just something that they are not capitalizing on, and they need to get that back so that they are leading to more potential shots for themselves.
All right, let's move on to that halftime scoring report. First for the Dodgeland Trojans. Leading the way, their leading scorer in that first half, the sophomore wearing number 0, I guess number you could call it, that's debated by some, but it's Noah Cohn. He's got 8. Behind him is Sawyer Ninman with 7, Traywin White with 5, Crutchin and Wolter both with 6, and then Burncott with 2. For the Rockets, Levi Cook leads with 11. He's the game leader in points currently. Behind him is Troy Logan with 8, Cade Jens with 6, And then 3 players with 2. That's Vree, Alvin, and Paul. That brings us to 34-31. We'll step aside for another minute and a half, and when we come back, second half action here from Rocket Country.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
Welcome back here. 10 seconds left on that scoreboard here. We'll get one final buzzer as both teams come out of their little huddles here. Second half action should be interesting. We had a very fast-paced first half there with a bunch of fouls, actually, and a ton of scoring. It was super fun to watch. I'm super excited to see what the second half has in store for us.
Yeah, those fouls definitely came in the second quarter of the first half, and so hoping to start out clean again. I wouldn't want any of their players to go into foul trouble, and it seems that fouls have spread pretty evenly between each team.
I was just going to say that. Looking at the scoreboard there, everybody on that scoreboard has 1 foul, so it's not like somebody has 3 or 4 already. Kind of spread evenly, and it's usually okay when you have it like that.
Yeah, but, you know, some of the more aggressive players are going to get out there, and they're going to play this half, especially Randolph. I mean, they're down by 3.
Well, they will start with the ball. We'll see what they can do as Jared Bawalda brings it up for them. Pass down low to Ben Paul. He spins inside, loses it. Taken away by Bunkoski. He comes the other way, hits Nimmin in stride, puts it up off the glass, and it's good. First points of the half come from Sawyer Ninman. He continues to go. He is now up to 9 on the night. Rockets the other way. Troy Logan stops, hands off to Ben Paul. 30 seconds in. Left side for Bawalda. Back up top to Logan. Drives, shoots it back, has a wide open Brody Vree up top. Levi Cook back up to Bawalda. Now he'll drive right side, dish to the corner. Logan takes a 3, contested off the back of the rim, no good. Picked up by Bunkoski now. He comes the other way, bounce pass taken away. And a nice heads-up play from Bawalda to turn around. Logan, wide open lane, kind of stopped in his tracks, puts a shot up, no good. Ben Paul's in there to force it away. Logan will try again off the glass, and this time he is good.
And there are those rebounds we're talking about, leading into more shots for the Rockets.
3 to try to answer, and they do. Sawyer Ninman up to 12 points on the night after the triple.
Already up to a 6-point lead, what started as only 3.
39-33, 16 and a half left to play. Logan behind the arc. Drives, dish out to Bawalda. Just hits it over right to Vree. Now left side, Paul goes down low. Bawalda goes up strong off the glass. A couple of bounces, no good. Swatted away from the rebound by Vree. Logan down to the free throw line. Back out to Bawalda. Had a good look at it, just didn't want to take the shot.
Yeah, I got halfway through that drive and decided there might be a better option.
Now Paul near the elbow. Back up top to the corner. Logan drives, baseline over his defender, just can't connect with the shots right now. Randolph having plenty of opportunities. And a quick heads-up play there from White. Inbound comes to Trayman White, up by 6. Crosses half court, that's Braden Bunkoski. Over to Cohn on the right wing. Back up top, swinging it the other way. Just going back and forth, forming that top 3.
Surprised they're not moving the ball like we saw in the first half. Of course, it's early here in the second.
Just swinging it around, looking for a shot. Now they go down low. Nidman back out top. Got a wide open look from the right side. Couldn't connect. Colin Crutchin watched it the whole way. Logan, pass down low to Vree. Now Ben Paul's got a look from the left wing. He's short. White slows it down. Passes back to Braden Bunkoski. To Cone. Now to the corner. Back up to Cone. And to the corner for Crutchin. Crutchin hit a couple of threes early in this game. He has 6 points on the night. Moving the ball around are the Trojans. Looking for that right shot, right opportunity. Nidman goes back up top to Crutchin. Over to White.
Looks like they're definitely looking for the drive into the hoop, not for a three.
Pass outside. They wouldn't mind a three, though. Crutchin almost went for it.
See the looks there and the fakes. Hoping to get closer on the inside. There it is.
And they will. Nidman, left side, can't connect. Almost gets his own rebound. But Troy Logan slows up and takes it. Now picks up his dribble. Somebody's got to help him out. He's too far away to take the shot. Down low to Vree. Spins back inside. Good pivot. Foul and one.
Nice job to force a foul there by number 20, Brody Vree.
Got the foul call and finished, so he will try to make the three-point play happen. See if Vree can bring us back within three. He does not. Rebounded by Bawalda. Tries to pass it back down low. Nobody's there. White loses it. Finds Nidman in the corner. Back up top. A deep three from Crutchin. Bang! A very, very deep three.
Dodgeland just pulling away somehow here.
Pass to Paul on the other side now. Goes down low to Bawalda. He takes a dribble. Down the baseline. Can't connect. Vree is in there with the rebound. He's back to the line.
In and out there. But still not able to make their shots fall is this Rockets team.
Brody Vree will have two chances this time on the shooting foul. Down by 7. His first shot no good off the back of the rim. Couple of subs here for Dodgeland. Vree 0 for 2 on the day now from the line. 0 for 3. Cone comes in with a strong rebound. Still up by 7, 13.5 and ticking. Pass to the right side now. Crutchin just drilled a 3. Noah Cone back to the left wing. Back to Cone. Goes baseline. Makes a defender miss. Bounce pass down low. And the finish comes from Burncott. Pass up top. Bawalda finds Levi Cook. Hot in the early stages of that first half. Now Troy Logan takes a wide open look and buries it.
Wow, at least a foot outside of the arc.
Yeah.
Just confident and cool. Drains that.
Just having some deep looks from both sides, but they can shoot. That has not been the issue today for either of these teams.
No.
Cone up at the point. Goes left side now. Crutchin drives and ooh, saw a foul called there. That one's going to go against Bawalda. Team's first this half. Only his first, so nothing hurt. Oh, excuse me, that's his third. Not ideal. White on the right side. 12.5 left to play, 44-38. Now a jumper from the left, and Crutchin puts it in. Brings the lead back to 8. Levi Cook back to Paul, back to Cook. Outside now for Jacob Treptow. Logan tries a 3 again, this time from the right side, no good. He's got a very high arcing form when he goes up and finishes.
Yeah.
Cone drives, dishes, left side three, this time from the Trojans, it's good. Kipton, Wolter, and a timeout coming. We'll take it with them. Be back in a half a minute.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
When you're not watching games.
Welcome back. Pass down low, no good. And nearly passed out of bounds now, saved by Cone. Rockets had possession there after a full timeout, and now a travel coming the other way. They get one back. Rockets find themselves down by 11. Looking to pick up win number 3 on the year. Paul inbounds to Levi Cook. Crosses right on the logo and passes over to Jens. Foul called on him. It's Braden Benkoski. It's only his first. Ball comes in, over to Levi Cook. Left wing three, he's made them before. Can't connect this time, though. Rebound nearly tipped out of bounds, but Cone secures it. Left side now, Bunkoski slows it up, back to Cone. Pass down low, out of the reach. Looking for Cameron Burncott. It's Lucas Alvin back in now for Randolph. And the pass comes into Cook. Hot early in the first half, hasn't hit since.
Now quickly approaching the second quarter here of this half.
Pass down low to Troy Logan, spins around, and now a displacement foul down low. It's going to go against Treptow.
Just the Trojans confidently keeping this lead that they're holding the Rockets to right now.
It's been a little bit of a scoring drought for both teams, but as long as you're up by 11, you don't mind anybody scoring, you know?
Yeah.
Down low, back up top, swinging it around. Three-pointer, left side, no good. Rebounded down there by Burncott. Back up top, Bunkoski shooting it left again. Now Nidman drives, wide open lane, and finishes. 51-38, 10.5 left to go.
Stretching out to at least 5 offensive plays for the Rockets to get back in this game.
Cook left side. Takes a three, no good. Just too far on it.
He's been too used to being a foot outside of the arc. He can't take it from it.
Now Noah Cohen had a wide open look. Instead dishes to Nidman. He gets bodied by Alvin. It's Nidman's first. Team's third. Couple of subs here. Bunkoski's going to get a seat for a while. Just get a breather for the Trojans. Inbound pass comes to the right side. Picked up by Crutchin. Moves it around the arc, passes to Ninman on the left wing.
Truin way outside of the arc.
Just holding on to it. Content with his 13-point lead, under 10 now.
Yeah, they got time.
Why not hold that ball and work for your shot? Now Crutchin pump fakes, drives inside. Shot from the elbow, no good. Picked up down low by Treptow. Now Logan brings it up the other way. Stopped on the left wing, pass down low for Alvin, out of his reach. Just errant passes all around coming right now from Randolph. (51-38). Rockets found themselves only down by 3 at half. And now they've only scored 7 in the last 8.5 minutes.
Yeah, Dodgeland's coach telling them to slow it down, let the plays run through.
White dribbles in, pretty move through the lane. Just didn't get any part of the rim. Now Levi Cook threw some pressure at half court. Takes it all the way up. Baseline gets it poked away from behind. Good hands from Walter. Recovers. Treptow off the back. No good. Excuse me, that was Kate Jens. Now Elvin goes up, foul and one.
Nice work there. Looking for some points all around on the Rockets team. You know, 2 people went up, missed their shots, and finally a third with an and one.
There's only a few things that can fire up a crowd enough to where they need to be right now. A long three is usually one of them.
Yeah.
And an and one usually does it.
Yeah.
See if some momentum can swing back the Rockets' way.
Yeah, definitely needs some energy here on the Rockets side.
We will see if Lucas Alvin can convert. He does not. Short, picked up by Cone. Pushed up court to White. Now on the right side for Ninman. Ninman takes the lane. Right-handed layup, foul and one. And as I say that, it can go the other way too.
Yeah. Yeah, Rockets definitely need to do something to bring this stress back onto this Dodgeland team because they're just going to keep playing as simple as they can. Simple and confident is what we're seeing here. There's no stress on their side that is forcing any turnovers, really. There's been a lot of errant passes, but still Dodgeland leading.
The N1 play no good on the other side of the court as well. Remains a 13-point lead now for the Trojans. Bawalda getting fancy with it, nearly loses it. Now Levi Cook on the right side. Bounce pass down low to Ben Paul. Puts it off the glass. There you go. He has been quiet as of late.
Yeah, working on the inside. I've seen that move for Ben Paul twice now. That's what they tried to do last time, but it missed.
Only had 2 points up to this point for one of the team's leading scorers. He's been very quiet. Now he brings it across half court, trapped on the sideline, pushed out of bounds, but gets it away in time.
Yeah, he's one of the bigs down there that does his work inside the block, and we haven't seen that move often.
Paul back up top. Bawalda, left side, pump fake, stopped by the baseline. Up top now. Down low to Paul. We'll see if he can get something working again. Just passes it back outside. Jens takes a three-pointer, no good off the back of the iron. Under 8 minutes left to go. White drives, spins, fadeaway. Yes! And a timeout called. We'll take it with them. Be back after this on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's Livestreams.
On Radio Plus or Jeff's Livestreams, find the latest scores and top performers from the Flyway Conference by following Flyway Focus on Facebook, Instagram, and X. And stay up to date with the latest conference news every morning with the Flyway Focus Sports Report on YouTube or Spotify.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Katie's. Welcome back. Rockets down by 13. 55-42, 7.5 and counting. 3-point attempt from Bawalda, left side, no good. Alvin trying to pick it up down low, gets it swatted away. Jared Bawalda comes away with it now. Levi Cook over the corner. Jens, pass down low to Alvin. Back outside, Jens, 3-point look, no good. Still fighting for it over there. Picked up by the Rockets once again. They're getting their rebounds, but they got to get shots to fall. Levi Cook pushes it away. Down to Alvin. Makes a move inside. Spins the other way. Puts a shot up, and it's good.
Nice look from Alvin. Haven't seen a move like that from him much.
Levi Cook just playing back a little bit. Trying to get an easy turnover. Traywin White. Back over to the right side. Wolter gives it to Ninman. Over to White on the left side now. White drives, stops inside the paint, turns around, finds a wide open Burncott to give it to. Now Cohen goes baseline and a body foul called there on Levi Cook. 5th team foul now for the Rockets. Trying to look for a bright side here for Randolph, but they're not even winning the foul race. Inbound pass coming down low and another foul and one. Noah Cohen with the finish. And Dodgeland has had all of the momentum in this second half of play. Cohen can't convert. And it's picked up by Jens. Pass over to Levi Cook. Back to Jens. Bounce pass to the left side. Bawalda. Bounce pass down low. Paul outside. Levi Cook takes a three. Can't get it. Paul picks it back up. Back to the left side. Ben Paul, good pass to find Bawalda. Going hard down the baseline. Swinging this ball around effectively is Randolph, and a reach-in foul coming from behind. (13). That's the lead currently for the Trojans. It's fluctuated a little bit, but every time, at least lately, it's found its way back to that magic number. Lucas Alvin gets the inbound pass. Now over to Troy Logan in the corner. Alvin spins inside through contact, puts a shot up, no good. And Wolter comes down with the board. Pass to the far side. Ninman moves back up to the point. Left side now for Wolter. Back up to White. Guarded tightly by Levi Cook. Trying to make him a stop and go. Ninman drives. Bounce pass along the baseline. Back in the middle. Find a shot. Couldn't connect. Bawalda slowed down. Troy Logan pump fakes in. Drives up. Jump over the defender and gets the pass off. Now Ben Paul. Levi Cook, right side three, got to connect. He gets fouled though. Didn't hit it, but at least he goes to the line to shoot three.
Yeah.
Levi Cook is good on the first. Only down by 12. Just over 5 and some change. Cook is good on the second. Both of those shots practically the same.
Yeah.
differences are indistinguishable. Trying to go 3 for 3 this trip. He does. Pretty free throws there coming from Levi Cook. And the press comes out.
That's good here. Approaching 5 minutes and under. Still with a 10-point lead as Trojans. Rockets have to play high press if they're going to want to get any steals to lead to some extra points.
Trojans take it across half court seemingly pretty easy. And now take control on their offensive end. Up by 10, under 5. Very doable still for the Rockets, but they got to get some defensive stops.
Yeah.
Wolter up to Cone, tightly guarded by Cook. On a hand checks, and yep, we'll get a foul there called on Levi Cook. It'll go down as his 4th.
And we've seen this. Dodgeland is perfectly content to run out the clock, even with 5 minutes left in a game.
And now Noah Cone goes to the line. He will shoot the 1-and-1 for bonus. No good. Exactly what you wanted, and you're thinking a displacement foul on the back there. But nonetheless, the Rockets come up with it. It would have been bonus for them. They bring it across half court, under 4.5. Pass down low to Alvin, swatted away, and there is the foul anyway. Lucas Elvin heads to the line. Down by 10. Could be a pivotal moment here, moving back into single digits. 1-and-1 here for Lucas Elvin. No good on the shot. Rebounded by Ben Paul, though. He's pushed down. Now Logan goes in, puts the shot up, and he's fouled. Another trip to the line here for a Rocket.
These free throws slowly bringing them back up into, single digits possibly. Here it is.
Logan good on the first, like he said, single digits. Now you're just trying to make a comeback.
Yeah, what was a 13-point lead has now cut its way down to 9.
Slowly but surely, you still have close to 4.5 here.
Yeah, and I'm sure this Rockets team will bring back this full-court press.
Especially if he makes it, and he does. So I would assume the press to come out now. And it does.
Seems like they don't run an organized press. They just kind of decide in a moment that they're all going to choose their guy.
And White breaks it, no problem. Bounce pass down low, trying to hit it home. And yeah, Colin Crutchin down low. He's hit from behind the arc, and now he gets in the paint. Lead back up to 10. Levi Cook crosses half court, picks up his dribble, has to pivot around. Finds a pass to Bawalda. Goes back to Cook. Wide open 3, up top. Yes, there it is. Levi Cook hasn't hit in a while. But a big-time one there. And I'm not sure what just happened. A foul on Black right away.
I didn't see what the call was. I've never seen that one before. It looked like he said on the back.
That was one of the quickest fouls I've ever seen.
Yes.
So instead of it being the Trojans' ball, it's going to be a 1-and-1 bonus situation now for the Rockets, and they get to, yeah.
Too much pressure there on, excuse me. Oh, great. Ben Paul, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I'm a little flustered right now,
Yeah,
too. I didn't even see the foul. It was so quick. He made the 3, and I was ready to go on the other end.
Yes.
But Ben Paul, will shoot a 1-and-1 here from the charity stripe. This would be crucial. And he makes the first. Back within 6. That's 2 threes.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying, wow, good math. Thank you. 59-53, and Paul is good on both. Only down by 5. Press comes back out.
Rockets back in this thing.
Go up to Noah Cone. He breaks half court, no problem. Levi Cook guarded him.
Traps is really what the Rockets team needs to be setting up right now, looking for that dead ball so they can hopefully poke it away.
Ninman off his foot. Back and a foul call on Alvin. That will send Burncott to the line to shoot his own 1-and-1.
Just a bit too much pressure there on the ball while I was trying to dribble past Alvin with it.
Cameron Burncott. The 1-and-1, he makes the first. Good time to start making free throws.
Mm-hmm.
And looks like your camera did the same thing again. So we'll try to get that fixed. It's like the same spot in every match, I guess. Burncott good on both of them. Brings the lead back up to 7 now. And we got our camera back. Thank you, Isaac. Sorry for that momentary delay. Levi Cook back to Bawalda. Down low to Paul, gets it poked away. Here's Ninman. He just hands it off to Cone. Ooh, White thought about a shot. Instead holds up. He knows he just wants to chew this time. Instead he goes up with a shot and gets fouled.
Really fouls being exchanged on both sides right now.
Yeah, both teams at 9 now. And Trayvon White will shoot the 1-and-1. Yeah, it won't be bonus, excuse me. The officials are saying bonus for some reason, but they did call it a shooting foul, so it will be 2 shots here for White. No good on the first.
Defenders switched around there. I've never seen that. We're not defenders, but number 10 and 14 for the Dodgeland Trojans.
Just flip-flopping. White, couple of bounces, a little plinko, good on the second. And now Bunkoski back in for the Trojans. He'll take White out. And not the office supply. 3:19 left to go, 62-54. Troy Logan working on the far side. He passes down to Paul. Move inside off the glass, and it's good. Back within 6. The press comes back out. Paul is broken by Wolter. And now down to Ninman. He hands it off to Bunkoski. Right back to Ninman on the left side.
Dodgeland taking their time as always.
Cone nearly trips up Cook. Now some contact up top. Cone goes in, gets the foul. Can't get the shot afterwards. That is the 10th team foul now.
Yeah.
For Randolph. So Dodgeland, it was a shooting foul, but it's going to be 2 free throws going here on out.
Saying that Lucas Alvin was not properly set when he ran into him.
Cone no good on the first. Stays a 6-point game for now. Noah Cohen looking to make this a 3-possession game. If he can nail this free throw, which he does. Spins around a little bit. Ball giving us some theatrics. And now they're going to say no shot. That was a lane violation.
Yep.
Wow, okay. So it stays a 6-point game. I stand corrected. 62-56, under 3 to play. A couple of big threes could be, like I said, big here.
2 offensive possessions could tie up this game here with 2:37 running.
Ben Paul takes a shot from the free throw line, gets it to go. Only down by 4.
Yeah, we'll take any points we can get.
Lead was once 13, cut down to 4. Could go back up here with a Trojan score. Bunkoski moves inside. Dish outside to Crutchin. Back to White, a reach-in foul coming from Logan, and White will head to the free throw line. It's only Troy Logan's third, so he's not in that trouble yet. White on his first is good. Up by 5. Couple of substitutions here. Wolter and Burncott back in now. They will take out Ninman and Bunkoski for the moment. Second shot coming here from White. No good. Rebounded by Paul. Taken away. It's still a 5-point game. Moving inside. Bawalda puts a shot up off the glass, and it's good. We're back to a single possession, and a timeout's called by Randolph. We'll take it with them.
Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry. Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
King Manufacturing.
Welcome back here. Final glimpse in the huddle there of Coach Fisher and the Rockets. Only down by 3 after being down by 13 not too long ago. Of course, the Trojans do have possession, but a quick turnover here, or even some solid defense on the other end, could bring them right back into this one. Pass incoming. Press broken, no problem. Here comes White. Pass down low off the backboard, and Crutchin puts it in for 2. Leads back up to 5. Logan pulls it up. Pass back, and a foul coming. And that will send Jared Bawalda to the line to shoot 2 in double bonus here. Both teams in double bonus. Still 2 minutes left to play.
You know, could bring this lead to a 1 possession.
See if we can make it a 3-point game again. Bawalda on his first free throw is no good.
Just long.
We'll try one more. Down by 5, make it 5 still. In and out. Ben Paul comes up with a costly rebound, though. Up goes Logan. No foul call through. A lot of contact. Still fighting for it. And now the ball is taken away. Rolls out of bounds. Who's it out? Last on. Trojans remain possession.
I'm going to say it went out on Alvin.
1:43. Still a 5-point lead. Pass comes down low. Tipped away, and they'll say it was out of bounds. A turnover forced by Lucas Alvin.
Little shuffle of the feet there as he went. Well, I don't even think it was the first time he went off of his back. He came back in, and that's when he took the step backwards and fell on that line.
Exactly what the Rockets needed there. They need a clean inbound pass, and they don't get it. Except it's taken away still. Basket no good. Bawalda tries again. Still no good. Alvin gets a rebound, goes up strong. No foul.
There we go. Lost track of count, but that was probably 5 offensive tries for the Rockets team in that offensive play. Of course, there was a bit of...
And now they come the other end. Troy Logan, and 1!
Some points we definitely need there as a Rockets team.
We have got a game. Within 3, could make it 2 with the completion of this 3-point play coming at the line from Troy Logan. We talked about it earlier, about 15 minutes ago or so, how and ones are really a momentum shifter and can change the tide of the games, and I think that's a crucial one.
And we've seen it, Rockets team getting enthusiastic after these last few they have gotten.
And they convert. First time any of these teams has converted a 3-point play in a while. 65-63, coming down to the final minute and 20 seconds. Inbound pass comes to Bonkoski, back to Nimmin, now over to White. Nearly poked away, trying to swat it from behind was Bawalda. White takes it in, dished off to Cone. He brings it back. Tight defense coming here from the Rockets. They just need to stop. They don't need to get too feisty as Cone drives in and it's no good.
That's the point that the Rockets could have been looking for there.
Levi Cook gets the rebound, brings it down, hits Logan in the corner, back to Paul, back to Alvin, off the glass, and we're tied!
Good move there.
65 all, 50 seconds and counting. Press backing off here for the Rockets. Just cannot let the Trojans get the last shot. Ben Paul banging the ground in frustration, no in excitement. Ben Paul moves inside, blacks off the foul. But a foul is coming.
They're going to go on the arm on number 4.
Ben Paul
or 4D,
reached back to try to prevent the foul and yet still got the call.
Threw his hands up. He didn't want to get in front of that dribble too much. Still a foul going to be called.
Sends Traymon White to the line. 65-65 could break the tie. No good on the first. The Rocket faithful getting loud. after this team was down by 13 10 minutes ago.
Coming back to finish this game.
White, his second shot from the line in. A line driver. Dodgeland has the lead by 1. And a timeout call. We'll take it with them. This is going to be a game and coming down to the final 31 seconds.
Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Elmira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Elmira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
This could be the last possession of the ball game. Under 30 seconds, the Rockets down by 1, need a score, but if they waste enough time, they can score and pretty much win it.
Of course, there's a risk there of losing the 1 if they take too much time off that clock.
And now a timeout called by head coach Fisher. We'll step aside again.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
I feel like I'm back home in Madison. Jump around playing here in the Randolph Rockets facility as they're down by 1. 15 seconds left to play, and both sides getting fired up for this final possession. The Rockets have it. Could win with a walk-off buzzer beater. Are they going to save it for that final shot, or do they play conservatively, take the shot early, and hope for a rebound if they miss?
It'd be a risky move here.
Pass back to Bawalda. 13, 12, 11, inside the 10 mark. Now down to Paul. Pass to Elvin. He doesn't go up. Passes back out. Bawalda pump fake. 5 seconds. Drives. Levi Cook. This could be the dagger. No! Rebounded down, and that's it. The Trojans hang on for a 66-65 victory. Madness here in Randolph. A heartbreaking loss to the Rockets, who now drop to 2-5. We will step aside, run a few ads, and when we come back, we will have a post-game show rather here on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's Livestreams.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
At Warner Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit warnerharmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
This exciting gameplay is being brought to you by Waupun Utilities, your local electric, water, and wastewater provider. And just like the teams out there, our team works hard every single day to deliver reliable, affordable service to more than 4,400 customers. As your community-owned utility, every single dollar we earn goes back into making Waupun stronger. Waupun Utilities, powering our community with teamwork, pride, and of course, hometown commitment.
A thriller of a finish here in Randolph, 66-65. The Trojans from Dodgeland take it over the home team, the Rockets. Both of their varsity squads lost today going into the break. Not exactly what you want, but both non-conference games, Isaac, they don't really mean much, do they?
No, they don't, but it's a good show of skill. You know, seeing double here tonight, of course, the girls' varsity team lost. It wasn't as close as a game and a nail-biter as this one, but still, both teams, you know, Dodgeland came out here, stood their ground at this Rockets home court.
That's exactly right. The varsity boys now move to 2-5 on the season, while Dodgeland picks up a much-needed win. They're going to 2-4, so a little bit of a better record there, but still not great. Both teams looking to get better after the break. Isaac, final thoughts about the game tonight? What went well, what didn't go well for both sides?
It was a great showing. I mean, even from first to second half, not much changed, which is probably where a lot of the issues came from. But the Rockets just not able to get hot like they did in the first half, and there was Levi Cook. They really shut him down for the Trojans for them to win, and just Trojans really came back and had that run of points that you saw it. They were up by 13. The Rockets able to come back late, but too late.
Yeah, big nights first for the Trojans. Cohn had a big night. Ninman had a big night. Crutchen had a pretty big night. As far as the Rockets go, Levi Cook had a big night, especially from behind the arc. Troy Logan had a lot of points inside the paint tonight. A bunch of other role players coming down as far as the Rocket players go. Isaac, anything else you want to add before we wrap it up here?
Nothing before the end of this game.
All right, we are so glad you guys could join us tonight. We have another game coming up tomorrow. I will be there, I know. I believe it's Columbus at Mayville boys basketball. I believe that sounds correct. You can fact check me here while I'm running through the prayer. But as we like to do here at Jeff's live streams, like to end in a prayer. So if you would, please join me. Dear Lord, we want to thank you for another amazing day out here getting to cover these amazing creatures, as Jeff calls them. I mean, you've created such fine people and really talented athletes, and we're so lucky we get to cover them. We also want to thank you for another amazing day that we get to do this. We love being able to broadcast these games, bringing them to you guys at home. We're so thankful that you let us do this. We want to thank you for no major injuries. There's going to be bumps, scrapes, and bruises, but as long as everybody's able to walk out of here at night, we are okay. We also one more ask here. We want to make sure everybody travels safely over this holiday season, getting home tonight and into the holidays. We have one more game tomorrow, and then everybody is on break. So safe travels to everybody. We pray that everybody is safe. In your name we pray, amen. Thank you all for joining us. I've been Makai Ackerman. Isaac joined me up here on color. Kaya was down on the court. Fantastic for us tonight. And this has been a production here at Radio Plus in cooperation with JLS. We cannot wait to see you at a court or rink near us. Good night.
Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's live streams would like to thank our sponsors.
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only. PT Tire and Service.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
AirTech, Pole Oil and Propane, Witt Services, Pioneer K.
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Phase Heating, Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Rock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Wilmira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implement, Skyline Roofing, Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Leroy Meats, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Buildings.